There we go. See, now most of you guys are already chatting in the chat. I figure might as well just sit here and chat together, I guess, as we wait for the stream to start up. That way I don't have to type as much. Good stuff. Dude, they better not freaking they better not mess with Nox. There. Better. Better. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Heck, they waited till the last second to put up that freaking GIF or that the picture of the Houses of War, and, and it's still not on their website. I had to grab that off their freaking Twitter. I'll be interested to see what battle pass they have coming up next. For you guys that haven't finished it yet, man, you only got until I guess I can throw on some tunes too. You only got into was it next Tuesday to get those battle passes done. Oh, I don't have my music in here. That sucks. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to add it for next time. I might be able to play in the background from a file. There. Now it's not so quiet. Hell, they just nerfed Lancelot last patch. I don't think they're gonna nerf him again. The one I'm anticipating getting nerfed is gonna be Ishtar. I would not be surprised if Ishtar gets hit pretty hard, actually. I mean, think about it, dude. Right now, you can get easily 50 to 60,000 player damage games easily without even trying. Yeah, I think they're gonna end up nerfing her for sure. Oh, keep an eye on these guys so they don't sneak up. Hopefully, it doesn't go blasting. Heck, I wish they'd open up the freaking clan store, to tell you the truth. I don't know why they haven't opened up the clan store yet. That's such BS, dude. That and add better skins for freaking favor. Dude, I got like almost 700,000 favor, dude. It's just a waste. Oh crap. We got one about 55 seconds. They still ain't doing nothing though. I'm watching their stream right now. There ain't nothing going on yet. Yeah, but you know what? The clan tags, one they took them off. So if you go into the actual game, you don't even see the tags on people running around, which is, I think, is stupid. I don't know why they did that, but it's pretty intimidating when the loading screen comes up and everybody has the crossbones before they even get in the game. Oh, I guess we're gonna be starting here soon. Yeah, right now we're just waiting pretty much for them to start. They have not started yet. So we'll see. We just sit around and I guess BS for a while until we get the party started here. But I wanted to get in here early to make sure that everything was firing on all cylinders. And it looks like everything is doing good. We got about 10 minutes. Yeah, I think it's going to be Maui too. That's what everything's pointing to. There we go. 9 minutes countdown. Yeah, the cool thing, like I said though, when you have because they just fixed the clan icon, right? Up until like I think it was like before the last patch, I couldn't even change the clan icon. So they finally fixed it. So now if you are in the clan, you can actually go into your icons and use the clan skull and crossbones flag as your icon. Even if you don't own it, if you're in the clan, you can use it, right? So you can turn that on. And what's funny is when you go into a game with one of our full Reaper groups and go into a random group, and then when that loading screen comes on, you see all those skull and crossbones across the thing. Dude, they end up F60. Before the game even starts, they end up F60, man. It's hilarious. Sometimes they'll play you, but a lot of times they just F6. I don't know why. I guess they're scared of the flag. They're scared of the colors. I guess I could turn on some music now. Yeah. Why can't I hear no music? Oh, can you guys hear it? And I just can't. Okay, it's going on. I just can't hear it for some reason. Let's see. Hey, welcome, Ragnarok. Yeah, this one should be interesting, dude. I don't have no idea what the crap they're going to talk about in this one. I have no idea what changes is going to happen or nothing in this one. Heck, for a second there, I thought it was a bonus update. So I was doing all my videos and everything in my titles. I put a bonus update number 2, and then somebody commented that I think it's a 9.9 update, and I was like, oh crap. So then I went into the official Smite Discord and asked them, and the people in there were like, I think it's 9.9. I was like, oh screw it, it's 9.9 now, dude. I'm rolling the dice. So I went back, had to change all my freaking media. But it's all good. It's all good. Don't even joke about incoming Zeus nerf. He's already nerfed enough, man. They already nerfed him enough, man. Don't be jinxing him. See if I can get a little bit more brighter color here. There we go. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. I'm expecting a Manticore spike nerf. You know what, Reaper? You might be right, man. I've seen a lot of discussion on that Manticore spike. If you watch that Sylvanas video, dude, that item on Sylvanas is very, very strong, especially if you're with a team that knows how to pick those up. It took me a while to figure out the picking those up because I'm so used to not trying to step in crap that's on the ground, you know what I'm saying? But dude, that thing is, even for Sylvanas, dude, because as soon as you either hit him with your 1 and bop him on the head with that, you get into that Manticore spike and then use your 2 or your heal, that dot, dude, it procs that. And even the grab procs it again, so you can get bop on the head, do your thing, do your grab, pick up another one, do your ult. Dude, it's so much damage. About 3 more minutes. Three minutes. Yeah, I think they did nerf it a little bit, but I don't know, dude. I think it's still pretty strong. I like it. It's like having a Polynomicon, but for any attack. You officially have a flag now? Cool. Got to sport the colors, baby. I'm telling you, that's very intimidating when that loading screen comes up and all you see is the skull and crossbones across the thing. You get into a full Reaper group, man. Don't be surprised if you're not even 2 minutes in and they start F6ing. Say you're scared. Say you're scared. No, but they do need to bring back that clan store, dude. Right now, our clan is sitting pretty good. I've been keeping it below 150 people. I have a lot of people that want to get in, but I don't want to, open the floodgates. once we break 5,000 subs, which hopefully we do it by the end of the year, maybe I'll open up the clan to move up to 200 people, and then cut it off at 200. Because once that clan store goes live, dude, everybody and their mother is gonna want to get in. That's how it always is, But I tell you what, dude, if they ever do open that clan store, we're gonna be able to rack up some points quick, son. As much as our peeps play. What gets added? New game. I don't know what Smite updates give. They change different god abilities. Sometimes they nerf gods, sometimes they buff them. They change various different items. They introduce any type of new battle pass or any type of new event. They talk about it, or they talk about various different skins. Just anything that's new that's coming to Smite. All right, here we go. We got less than a minute. Turn off my slideshow. Where's my slideshow? Do you know much about the clan honor system? Back in the day, yeah. I mean, back in the day, you'd earn honor. Anytime somebody in your clan played a game, they'd earn honor. So you have the favor points. They also earn honor points. So everybody in the clan actually, their honor points went into the clan. You had your own that was currency, but they also earned clan points. So then they had the clan store. You can actually go in there and use those as currency, man. It was to buy skins and stuff. All right, here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 9.9 Smite Update Show. I'm Titan Dandy, and I'm super excited to have y'all here today. We have so much to talk about, as always. That's how these shows always go. But first, if y'all been paying attention to Twitter, either on the Smite Game account or the Smite Pro account, you'll see that tickets for SWC #LocalFans are on sale right now.
How we looking? How you guys here?
Get those, actually. VIP tickets sold out in like 12 seconds. It was incredibly crazy, and I was sweating at my keyboard the whole time. So make sure you get tickets, at least the general ones, because they are also selling fast. So super excited to see all of y'all come out for this in January. January seems like forever away, but I feel like every day I blink, it's a new month. So we're super excited to see y'all out there. And also, there's going to be a cosplay contest. I don't know if y'all saw about that either. Again, you can check Twitter or go to the Smite blog area and see all of that. And yeah, there's both an online and an in-person aspect to this. But if you're interested, get the ticket. Get the cosplay together, come on out, impress us. I promise.
Dude, that pisses me off. They're having this cosplay event 45 minutes from where I lived in Texas.
To see y'all at SWC. Let's get into the update show. I have Clumsy and
So I move, and then they have this show 45 minutes from my house.
Good. I am
so
excited for this update, and I'm even more excited for Worlds. It's been so long.
It has been so long.
Yeah.
So literally freaking out about it. You can tell. I'm so excited I got the jitters. All right, so to start off today's show, we actually have some balance. Crazy, right? Something we never do.
All right, here we go.
The game. No, we do all the time. And we're starting with game modes this time around. First up, we're going to talk about some ranked mode changes. Just, I guess, kind of across the ranked modes, there's some things happening if you want to get into that.
Yeah, so specifically for the players, the Masters and Grandmasters, they're going to be resetting to Diamond 1 and 2750 MMR. So this is going to be applying to the ranked Conquest, ranked Joust, and ranked Duel modes, and it's really just for those skill tiers. It shouldn't be affecting anyone else. We've done this before in the past this year. It's something that we've introduced, and we wanted to make sure to hit it for this patch as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a little bit since the last resetting. We see that people want stuff to compete for, right? So we're going to bring it back, make sure that everyone has a chance to get back up to that Grandmaster spot, hit that cap. We want people to continue to fight for those spots. So now we're just going to have a whole nother competition, a whole nother round, and it's going to be a good time.
Nice. Excited for it. I got to play one whole ranked game last season, and I was looking forward to that reset. I could tell after that one game, my season was kind of over. I'd peaked, so ready to get back into it.
It's only for Masters and Grandmasters, right? So the lower ranks, you're telling me you hit there, right? You
got that one. You can't prove it.
I mean, in that one game, you certainly got like 3,000 MMR.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Crazy.
I should have been there. So, all right, well, cool. Next up, some big news. So coming with 9.9, Conquest getting a little bit of a makeover, am I right? Yeah,
that's
so
right.
We could talk about it, which we will, but what's better than just talking about it? Going in game to see it. So,
oh, nice.
Let's check it out.
Ooh.
All right, starting right off with some of these new environment changes, like the volcano. Look at that.
Yeah, I guess to preface this,
it's Maui, dude. It's Maui.
Yeah, this
third
is
conquest
here it is.
request
It's going to
of
be
the
Maui.
year,
The
and
new
this is
god,
our
the next god is going to be
Polynesian-themed
Maui.
conquest map.
Polynesian Chaos Conquest, I think, is like some of the theming we're going on with. And you can see that here with the Polynesian
They just
theme
gave it
volcano.
away right
We've
here.
got a little angry smiley face kind of totem going on right there.
That's
yeah,
gonna
he's
be my
definitely,
guess.
Scary, and certainly the fire giant is
Yep.
contributing to that terror when he comes crashing down from the sky.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
my guess.
For sure. That's super awesome. So past
Yep,
that,
there's the
I heard that
Kentuckys.
there's also something to see in the duo lane. A little bit of new stuff in the duo lane,
Yes,
right?
there is. Let's hop through the cosmos and get on over there real quick, because
Nice.
there is there is
call out.
a nice new scenic
I wonder if they
thing
announced
to
it
look
today.
at over in the duo lane, being the beach. This is a throwback to what, like season 2 days when
Oh,
we had the
geez,
duo
yeah.
lane beach and the
Yeah.
crabs and everything, and it looks so nice. You can see that giant rock over there directly south of the Kingdom Castle. It's a nice little beach, and you can look over this railing, check out all the sights, and if you're
There
Ratatoskr,
we
Thor,
go.
anyone that goes up in the sky, yeah, you can check out this sick beach.
And like you said, what's the beach without the crabs?
I
Right?
know,
right.
there they are.
I feel like the environment artists are just as like
They're right there.
prepared to make sure that
There
they've got
he is.
crabs in this. Like anytime someone mentions beach or mentions like the ability to like bring back the crabs, like the environment artists.
Oh,
on
we
the
will
side
bring back the
are
crabs.
100% going to be there for it.
Oh yeah, no doubt. So absolutely gorgeous. And speaking of crabs, I've heard the obelisk is getting a bit of a change, and that there might be some crabs related to that too. So what's happening with the? Oh wow, yeah, look
Yeah,
at that.
a new Polynesian
think a
themed
Kentucky
obelisk.
totems-
So this is the
yeah,
Polynesian
it's
refresh,
definitely gonna be
Conquest
Maui,
refresh. We
dude.
wanted
Yeah.
to make sure to add a little
I'll
bit more
be
theming
very
there. The obelisk
surprised
usually changes in
if
its
the
theme
next
as well.
god is
So
not gonna be
We're
Maui.
going to have this Polynesian themed obelisk. With that, the Lost Knights in the jungle have been replaced with weary monsters. So the actual obelisk itself will still be contributing offerings towards a trebuchet.
Yeah, so the trebuchet is still there. The Lost Knights are also still there, but they're replaced visually.
It's not
into a
confirmed
different,
yet, but
character,
they
depending
might
on
talk about
whichever
it
one
later.
You go to, there will be different little jungle monsters there for you to kill. And then the fog will also still be remaining. So everything you know about
Batman.
the obelisk
Probably,
is still
dude, the way
there.
they do stuff. Look
However,
what they
it's
did
got
with
a new
Lancelot,
component,
right?
And it looks real nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it really does.
And
Now,
with
I
that,
can't
it's not-
tell
we didn't
you
just give it
that,
component, but there's still going to be that
my
little
information
gameplay
is
updates. We've
correct,
got the trebuchet mechanics
it's gonna
still
be
there.
Maui,
If we look over here in the dual
and
lane,
he's gonna have an
the
attack
beach
like
is the only thing
Scorpion
that's
on Mortal
changed.
Kombat,
If you
where he
go
can
right
go over
behind
and
the
be,
Gold
tell
Fury,
people,
it's
get
actually
over
going
here,
to
and
be
actually
a
yank
new
people towards him.
contestable camp there, which is the Naga being brought
So we'll
back.
see if that's true.
And this is going to actually be the way we're bringing back the Indra Scepter, actually.
Yeah.
So on killing
But
the Naga,
that's
you'll actually be able to get
that's some of the
a
information
weakened
that was
version
shared
of
with
the
me.
Indra Scepter
That there's a
from previous
possibility he
conquests.
might have a gank
Yes,
feature.
and this guy spawns pretty early as well, so it's a really nice early objective to go after in the dual lane. So picking those pressure characters, whether that be your support or your ADC, and being able to get that
Yeah,
scepter
like
early
Sylvanas
and
kinda,
often
yeah.
is a very viable
There we go,
strategy.
Look at it go.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at it
wow.
go. He's back.
That's awesome. It's really cool seeing that thing just kind of spawn there too. Like, here's your prize. So super
But we'll
excited
see.
for
Nothing's
that. That is-
confirmed, man.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And-
that's a pretty big change as well, because that side of the map used to have 2 little Nagas there. Now it's been kind of centralized into 1. And so for those of our Soul Lane players who are aware that they also have Nagas on that side, well, that's no longer the case anymore. And instead, we've got Scorpions hanging out over in those pits where the Nagas used to be. So
Hopefully
Naga
they
is
talk
now
about
exclusive to the
RuneScape,
dual
too.
lane, and
Because with
Scorpions
that
are now
RuneScape
exclusive to the Soul
update,
Lane
I think it's
side.
coming in November.
Man, we're really just
They're going to
shaking
talk
it
about
up over
capes.
here.
There's something to do with capes. I don't know if they're
Super
going to
excited
introduce
to see all of
capes
that.
as an
So I hear
item,
it,
or
like,
that has something
as
to do
far as
just
I'm
with the
aware,
RuneScape.
Gold
I don't
Fury
know.
also getting some changes, specifically into kind of the spawn pool of the Gold Fury's past 20 minutes. Is that right?
Yeah, Roman,
Yeah,
I
that's
agree
right. So Gold Fury will
1,000%,
actually be
dude. That
reintroduced
freaking
into the
plant
spawn pool
and then
between
grab
Oni
just
and Primal
screws me up
Furies,
every
and it will
time.
have its own kind of new buff that we brought back a little bit from the Jogger's Boon as
I
well.
hope it's,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
like Nox, where
I
you
mean,
can just
I
move
heard
stuff.
the level designers talk about this the way this is pronounced, but Erinye's Vengeance,
You got me.
will be the buff that's provided when the Gold Fury is
Oh, I guess I
slain.
better tell people we're
and
live,
it'll
huh?
actually provide a boost to your towers and Phoenix if you have allies standing underneath it, boosting its physical power and reducing its damage taken. So kind of an overall defensive buff by
Yeah.
killing the Gold Fury that stacks a few times, just like Primal Fury does.
Okay.
Exactly. This kind of gives you a little bit of an advantage if it comes up during a rotation where, you know, you've lost a fight around Fire Giant. This is something that you can get kind of as a compensation prize, and you can say, oh, well, we've gotten 2 of these so far this game, so our towers are going to be really buffed. They're going to have to deal with this. Even though they have a Fire Giant, our towers, if we're all together, they're going to be really tough to get through.
Yeah, and that, I mean, that's a really lucky trade too. Like you said, if you end up like, all right, listen, we don't have the manpower to go fight this Fire Giant, but we can go take Gold Fury and at least help ourselves defend a little better. That's awesome. Love those kind of objectives, make new playmaking. So super super cool. So there's a lot of other changes that are happening to this map.
I was just like scrolling through the pages. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
there's a whole bunch along the same vein.
Looks like every single camp in some capacity is having something change. Obviously, I don't think we need to sit here and read y'all all the numbers. All of this is available in the update notes. You can really, figure out what the buffs are doing or what each of the camps are doing and how they've changed. But I mean, it's safe to say that a lot of these camps are changed, right?
Yeah, the general gist is that the camps in the jungle are going to be getting stronger, a little bit more health, a little bit more power overall for the most part, except for what we have here with the Manticores. They're actually going to be getting a little bit of a power decrease.
Yes, for all those mid laners who are dying to red buffs,
That's
no
me.
longer will you be dying to the red buff, I
one
hope. I mean, certainly it'll be a little less scary to go and do the red buff all on your own. So hopefully we see a little bit more of our junglers coming to deal with these different camps as a teams, get that split advantage. But overall, if you have to solo your red buff, you're doing much better than before.
Yeah, that's good to hear for sure. I don't usually play mid, but yeah, I'm also, not cut out for that. I'd be over there like, wait, red buff? Oh, shoot. I got that 15 minutes ago. Do I need it again? So, awesome. Well, yeah.
There we can see the weary jungle. So the Lost Knights being replaced by the weary jungle camps. They're kind of tired and chilling. You just go ahead and give them a smack, and you get the new crab offering, right? Polynesian beach theme. We got a little crab,
Reaper,
and
why
that's
would
gonna
I
be
want to read the
offering for
update notes? I
obelisk
like
of
hearing it
this
live,
update.
dude.
Exactly.
I don't need no spoilers.
Awesome. Well, I mean, what a
That's
beautiful
the whole point
way
of the
to end it.
stream,
Yeah,
brother.
There's all kinds of stuff that's going to change. Again, for all the finer details and everything that we just
If I
went
just
over,
wanted to
make
read the
check out
notes, I
patch
wouldn't do
notes.
the stream.
It's live now. But yeah, super excited to see this come out. Well, next Tuesday, I guess. Man,
Next
That's
Tuesday.
always
crazy.
crazy every time I say it. So, excellent. Well, now that we're done with that, how about we dive into some item balance?
Think I should get into
yeah.
Conquest?
As always, we have items that we balanced out for this time, and I think we'll dive right into it with looks like kind of across the board some magic pin nerfing. It looks like across.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Here
we
we go.
We got a little bit of buffing going on.
Oh, buffing.
Yeah.
See,
I know the general trend. No, honestly,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
The general trend is like, oh, mages are in patch notes. They probably need some sort of nerf.
But
But
no.
right now it's a unique time in the meta where we are post the 9.5 time to kill changes, and I think this is going to be.
Why were you posting there? I'm just gonna do a video on it
A lot
Friday.
of people might be really boring, but it's the penetration that we've talked about before. It's a flat
Yeah,
pen
of
on the
course.
3 core items. Something that we have, I think some of them were at 10, then we brought them to 15, then we brought them back down to 12. We're bringing them back up to 15, and we had a lot of feedback saying that this might be something that we should look at and maybe
Ooh,
do
they're gonna
earlier.
increase
But we
our
really wanted to wait
flat
post
pen to
9.5
15.
make
That's what's
sure that
up,
these were the
baby.
changes that made the most sense because
Exactly.
we don't want to just go
I'll
back and
take
forth
it.
between
I'll
these
take it.
numbers like willy.
Oh,
It's
on
not
Spear the
arbitrary.
Magus
It is-
and on
we
the Divine
understood that
Rune?
It's something that we probably need to do.
Yeah,
and
baby.
So it's something that we ended up doing. We think
Dude, all of our mages
for the
just
early
got
game, a
freaking
flat
what?
pen is
6
more
more
valuable than a
pen.
percent pen.
Oh,
It'll be
and
a
on
little
the
bit more
Spear
helpful.
Desolation.
yeah, that makes sense.
9
Like you
pen.
said, no
9
change is
pen
ever
to almost
arbitrary.
all
If
of our
there's anything
mage
I know about
freaking
y'all, it's-
builds,
there's never
baby.
just like,
That's what I'm
sure,
talking
we'll
about.
change this, why not? It's like, well, we studied
That's
the
it's
information
like
about
getting a
this
new
for
item.
76 hours straight, and we think so. Super cool.
Dude,
Next up,
and you
this
think
item is all, I feel like
Kukulkan
always under
and
fire.
Zeus is
It's
doing
very
and
interesting
Nox is
things
doing
to follow.
damage now.
It's
Watch
it's
what
got a
happens
lot of
after this
changes, but it
update.
looks like we're actually adjusting the protection debuff a little bit.
Yeah, so we were actually very happy with the shift that we did to Sphinx's Bauble to put the protection
Nice,
debuff on
very
it, but what
nice.
we recognized that it was probably a little
Oh,
bit
yeah,
too
Scylla
much.
too, for
Even
sure.
for those characters that were building no protections and
But
that still had
Zeus
this
and
debuff,
Kukulkan
it was
is going to be nasty,
pretty hard
son.
to really pull off playing
Or
very
Vulcan.
successfully with this item. And so what we want to do is we want to just roll that back just a little bit.
Yeah,
so,
once they
you
decrease
still
the
notice that, oh, I'm
cooldown
taking
from
slightly more
60 to
damage, but it's not going
50%
to,
on
like, instantly
Sphinx's
kill you
Bauble,
from
it's
the
not
late
even
game,
worth
where
using anymore, dude.
50% might ever basically TKO'd you out of a fight. Now it's a little bit
It's not worth it
easier
for me
to stick
anyway.
around.
My
That's
playstyle.
good to hear. Yeah, I'd hate it when you're like in the team fight and you catch a stray auto attack and you're like, oh, going back to base.
Dude, that's
All right, cool.
huge.
So next up,
9
Magi Shelter. Also
flat
getting a
pen?
buff.
That
Kind of
is
looks
huge,
like
dude.
the passive is getting touched up a little bit.
Yeah, Magi Shelter was one of those ones where like we want to be very cautious. The Magi's bubble
Yeah.
effect is extremely
Yeah, I don't
strong.
use this
and
item.
Giving another ally that effect. I think when playtesting we were just trying to see if we get 2 or 3 or 4, if we just keep
I don't know
stacking
if
this,
it's
it's
going to
gonna
be
Yeah.
as good or
too
bad.
strong.
I've never
hard
tried
to
it,
go.
to tell you the truth.
Exactly, but with the introduction between both of these glyphs and Magi's Revenge, we saw that one is just clearly going to be the one that people want the most. And
Yeah.
so in exchange, we want to make sure that Magi Shelter does get a little bit more playtime. Specifically, the range increase
Ice.
almost
Conquest
doubling
is like
will
hide and
really,
seek mode.
help like the positioning be a little bit less of a factor when you get
Yeah.
that popped.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So Heavy Executioner, another change coming up, and looks like the attack speed cap's getting messed with a little bit.
Yeah, so I guess with this and Magi Shelter, we were kind of looking at our least popular glyphs that came up after mid-season, and so Heavy Executioner was there. Obviously, it comes with a really steep
that's a pretty
downside
big
of,
buff, dude.
you know,
That
being
is a pretty
capped
big
at your
buff.
attack speed, which for a lot of characters that want Executioner, they want attack
1.9,
speed.
that's a
So we
big
figured,
jump from 1.75,
okay, well, the
dude.
characters that want this, you know, they're still really scared about that downside.
That's,
so let's make it a
oh,
little
goodness.
bit less scary. We're bringing it up by a slight amount. You know, it's still not very high. You know, 1.9 is pretty easy to get for any of your average hunters, so it's still probably not good on them. But if you're buying this on like your Nemesises, or any of those other like auto attack focused junglers, I think that that'll be pretty solid for you guys to feel
That's a pretty
little bit better
significant
about taking that downside
buff
of the
right there, man,
Awesome.
for sure.
Yeah, glad to hear. Next up, Sovereignty. A little sprinkling of nerf. Looks like the passive effect's getting a little.
Yeah, so Sovereignty
use
and
that
the next
item.
like plethora of changes
Yeah, true,
coming
like
up
the whole
are-
handful, really.
They kind of get tied in a little bit, and at face value that might be kind of unexpected because Sovereignty, I think historically a lot of people expect
Who
that
knows,
to be a
man?
guardian, a
Maybe
support
sometime in the
item,
future we do one of these
alongside Heart, Warden, Mountain
5v5s.
of Thieves possibly, but that's
One of our
actually
streams
not
when we
been
do the
case.
5v5s
The meta
of
has
sub
changed and
versus
it's
sub.
adapted,
Maybe
and we
we'll
usually
try a
see Sovereignty
conquest
used up by Soul
just to
Lane,
see
by
how it
Warriors,
goes.
and pretty
that's what
early,
y'all
pretty
want,
often,
we'll
to
try
the
it.
point where we think it.
But I seriously
we need
doubt,
to
dude,
address
that-
it with a
that
nerf.
conquest just
But
makes me
that's-
fall
we want to be
asleep.
very
The
careful
action
because
is
we
just
do
too
know that
slow for me,
support still
man.
probably value this
That
item.
and everybody and their
Because of
mother's
that,
already
there's gonna be a
streaming
couple
it.
of
You already got
support-oriented
your
buffs coming
freaking
up. So with
double
the Sovereignty
J's
nerf,
and
we've got the
your
Sentinel's gift
weekends
buff,
and all
we've
those
got
other
Benevolence buff as well as the
big
Warlock
dogs
buff,
that are
and those are
already
gonna be
doing
coming
it.
in right now.
I mean, yeah, let's get into
There's
it.
no
then.
little
Sentinel's
guys.
Buff. I mean, it looks like more increased.
Little guys
healing
has to
per
stay with the.
Yeah, so with the HP
if I leave, then
dropping,
nobody's gonna be covering
for,
arena.
Everyone
Sovereignty.
using Sovereignty, we wanted to give that health restoration effects for support specifically.
Gotta stand up for the little
to bring
guys.
that up a little
Yeah.
bit. It's kind of the trade-off that we're talking about. We want to hit Warriors with Sovereignty. We don't want to hit supports as much, but because we did, we want to buff up their support items in the same vein that we nerf Sovereignty.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it looks like kind of the same moving into Benevolence a little bit as well, with the HP 5 just going up again, huh?
Sentinel's Gift with that healing, Benevolence with the HP 5, and Warflag with the health and mana restoration.
Yeah, wow. So lots of health. Yeah, supports are just feeling a little healthier than in exchange for
For
that
arena,
Sovereignty.
this
Yeah, a
stuff
little
is
more.
it's like
So,
whatever,
Cool,
dude.
awesome. Well, next up, at the end of all that, Soul Eater. A little bit of a nerf there. Looks like the stacks it takes to evolve going north a little bit.
Yeah, so
Oh,
with Soul
wow.
Eater, this is another soul item that we've been noticing.
wow.
And this is also an item that's contributing to kind of this really heavy sustain meta that's going
Dude, they
on in
just
the
kicked
Soul
Soul
Lane.
Eater
Really,
in
any
the
character that can
nuts,
use
man.
Soul Eater
That
is
is a
getting Soul
big,
Eater,
big
You know,
nerf.
and that also can bring some assassins over there, which we
That's a
like the
huge nerf.
assassins
Dude,
over
that's
there,
almost
but
unusable in
perhaps
arena now.
The problem is when they compete a little bit too heavily with those warriors who should have that advantage in that lane. Just a
Yeah, that
So
item
what we're
right now
doing
is
here
pretty
we're
much
making it a
almost
little bit
unusable now. You're
harder
not going to be able to get
that
100
stack online, get
freaking
that
stacks
really
on that
big
thing
healing spike online, because what we were
realistically
seeing
until
is
like
people are buying
a
this
good
for,
ways
they're
in.
getting their healing before they even get their
Especially if
second
you
item,
get
and then they're basically
a mage that
unkillable,
has the Book
which
of
is
Thoth or
not
something.
a great thing to feel in the soul lane when your enemy is just healing. And
I
you
mean,
have
I
to
don't really
watch
use
them,
this
you know,
item
you
too much
do your
anyway,
damage
but
to
still.
them, and then,
I know
well,
some
next
people
wave
that
they're
do.
full health again. So making that a little bit harder, and then we're also decreasing the passive
Use
lifesteal,
it on your
which
Arthur
again
build?
makes them heal a little bit less. So hopefully that tones down the frustration
I use it on
factor
one of
just
my
watching
builds. I
your
just can't remember
opponent
which
soul laner
one.
heal the whole time.
Fair enough. Yeah, gotta love a successful like fight. A successful little trade is always like, all right, I came out on top. So being able to
Exactly.
maintain that's a little better. So next looks like a little bit of a buff for what, Blackthorne Hammer?
Yeah, we wanted to give
Nice
a little
and easy.
love
Yeah.
back to
Blackthorne
the
Hammer?
Warriors, just a bit.
Yeah,
They're,
just
they're doing quite well in the soul lane,
That's
especially
not
with
bad.
the, whether it's the
I
mannequins,
think wasn't
the
this at
gladiators,
35 at one time, and I think they
sovereignties,
nerfed
soul
it down
eaters.
to
So we want to
25.
be measured with how we addressed all those changes. We
Soul
want to be careful how far we
Eater
go
is
at
a
once.
soft
Blackthorne Hammer is
stacking
one of the
item,
items
so
that used to be
you
in meta a
don't
little
have
while
to
ago.
kill
We nerfed it,
minions
and
all-
now we think we can just bring a little bit of power back to it. Again, we want to be measured
minions
with how much we
all
do.
of the
And in a
items.
similar vein, we're going to be
all
buffing
the
up
time.
Warrior's Axe as well.
Oh,
Again,
that's
all
right,
of these kind
because
of go hand in hand.
if
a little
something
bit.
dies around it, they get
Theme
credit,
of the
right?
soul
Something
lane
like that.
Warriors. So Warriors
But
Axe
still,
is
dude,
actually
that's
getting
a
increased,
huge nerf,
damage
man.
and trade the heal back.
Yes, so basically
Ah,
the
Warrior's
whole
Axe.
point of
Decrease the
putting
passive
the
god
healing
damage
away
and
from
self-heal
Soul Eater
from-
into Warrior's Axe is that you have to play
Increase
kind of
passive god.
a
That's
mini
pretty
game,
good
so to
buff.
say, of like, okay, my Warrior's
They
Axe
just
is coming
increased
up
that
again.
by
I need to make sure
50%.
that I go for this proc now so I can stay
That's
sustained.
crazy in
Whereas with
Conquest.
Soul
You
Eater,
have
you can
to
just kind of do
wave
it whenever.
coming
So
and
we
have
figured
Soul
that
Eater,
this
your
more
efficiency.
like
effectively invincible.
gameplay mechanic is a lot
That's
more
pretty
healthy
cool.
for the Soul Lane versus just being able to go and do whatever and grab your healing.
Yeah, and with War Axe, it's God combat, so it
Exactly.
really
Yeah.
is incentivizing the fight.
I'm
Yeah, like
all
I said,
about
I
that,
don't-
you know,
I-
especially
dude,
fighting over the.
I
the
played
two camps on
Conquest
the
4
side
times in
then
my life,
running
and the
over
last
to
time was
steal
like in
Interceptor. It's
2017.
just, you know, worth
So,
the duel changes.
I don't
So,
know jack
last
crap
but not
about
least,
Conquest.
we have a Glyph.
And I'm sure
Breastplate
it's
of
changed like
Vigilance
a million
looks
times
looks
since
like
then.
the aura range is getting a buff.
Yeah, in similar veins with the Magi Shelter, it's another glyph that was kind of, you know, not seeing as much play as we might like with the
Yeah.
introduction of all these glyphs. It's
Lots of
purely
good
just utility, just similar to the Magi's one as well, increasing its range, increasing its effectiveness, and at a larger
Breastplate
kind
of
of team
Vigilance.
fight scenario.
Increase
Yeah,
the
and the one
basic
important
attack
thing to note
damage
here is that this
reduction
actually does now
Aurora
reach kind of the
range
full extent of
from
almost all
40
ranged
to
basic attacks.
60.
So 55 is typically that range.
So they
now that
increased
it's
it
about
by
60, this will
50%.
also affect
That's
people
a
that
pretty
are slightly
big,
outside of that range.
pretty big
So
buff,
for
actually,
instance,
for anybody
if
that
your
actually uses that.
Hachimans or Ishtars or really anyone else that can snipe you from far away is hitting you, then
There's only
as
used to
long,
be one of those.
as long as they're
Shablanque will ultimate.
yeah,
you
that's
know.
true. Shablanque Ultimate as well can also do that.
Used to
So all of those
enjoy
characters that are going to be slightly
Conquest
outside that, you're
last
also
year, but
protecting
then
those people
the
that are
meta's
within your
changed
circle
a
as
lot,
well.
so
So
they
keeping that in
stopped it.
mind.
Well, cool. And with that, we're through with the items, but that's not all balance there is. You know we got the
Conquest
gods coming
twice,
up.
and it's
So the
too
first
slow.
god
Yeah,
on
it's
the
too slow
docket
for me too,
balance
dude.
Looks like Mulan.
It's just too.
getting some
I like
buffs,
Arena
both
because it's
grapple
constant
and
action,
divine
action,
mastery,
action.
kinda
And you guys know I got
getting
an aggressive
Yeah.
playstyle, dude.
Mulan's, I mean, I feel like
So,
all of these gods have their own
I
kind of
tried
backstory, right?
freaking
But
Arena
Mulan's one that, you know,
Conquest and between the
quite strong
toxic
after the
people,
release where
and
you
then
finally
just
got, you
sitting
know,
there
you're
waiting
out of
for
pro play or into pro
like
play and then out of
something
pro
to
play.
happen.
Then
I
there
was
a
like,
lot of
dude,
changes
screw
with Divine
this.
Mastery, and with the change with Divine Mastery, had to come some nerfs because that felt really
If
good.
I wanted to play
and then
a
now with that, we
freaking
wanted to make
slow,
sure that
boring
Divine Mastery
game
still
with a
felt
bunch
good,
of toxic
specifically that
people, I'd
last
go
shot,
play
the
League of
arrow
Legends.
right? Because if you can use Divine Mastery but then cancel out of it, which is a new option that we added, well, new, I don't know how long it's been now,
been a
little
but
bit.
you know, the newer at least, the most recent, that, you know, for that kind
Mulan.
of utility.
Yeah.
Now you're still going to be rewarded for actually following through for the rest of those hits. And similarly,
You like
grapple
Joust
kind
more
of just allows you to
because
position yourself.
Arena
Grapple's not
can
an
go
easy
too
ability to
quick
use,
sometimes.
especially
Yeah.
if you want to kind of hit that for collision to try and.
I
get
don't know,
yourself,
maybe I'll
for
try a
reversal
Joust
for
or
movement.
something
So
sometime.
just decreasing that to 14
We'll
seconds
see.
flat, just a little bit of help there.
Yeah, that's good too, because
For me,
especially
it's
as
all
I'm
about
going through
time,
the
dude.
game,
I
you
just
know,
don't have time.
playing as Mulan, I'm all like, oh, let's get these. Let's level up all the abilities. I forgot the word. I am so fried today. So I'm like, all right, spear done, sword.
Yeah, I'm
easy.
sure if I was in a
Bow and
full
arrow,
Reaper
missed for the
team that
56th
I'd probably
time.
enjoy
So,
Conquest
happy
a
to
lot
see
more.
that because that'll help my
Who
game
knows?
a
Like I
lot.
said, if we ever
Next
do
up,
a
Nike,
GGC
getting a
field
little
day, we'll
buff as
try
well.
it.
Barrier
If you guys
formation.
want to, we'll try
What's-
it. We'll
what's
do
happening?
some
Yeah,
some
so
5-on-5s.
is pretty much in and out of the meta again, like we talked about with Mulan. She's definitely affected a lot more heavily by certain relics, you know, like your Sunders and your Ankhs and things that deal with shielding. So one thing that we're going to do is
Nike
keep her
barrier formation
shielded
decrease
in
the
a different way and
cooldown
a little bit
from
more
15
often. So what
to
we're doing
30.
is we're actually
Dude, that's
putting
a
her,
huge buff
cooldown on
for
barrier
Nike.
formation as you level this ability up. And so typically you want to level this ability second.
Is
you
the
know, with
barrier
your ultimate
formation
trigger
that
whenever
one
it comes up,
where she
but,
does
now
that shield
when you
that
do,
she
you're gonna
can't,
have it a
nobody
little
can
bit more
damage her?
often, so
Is
you
that
can
what that
play a
is?
little bit
Was
more
it R3 or
aggressive
something? I
on all
can't
of those
remember. I don't
hunters
really
and
play her.
other ranged characters that are trying to take you down.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Next up, looks like Quang has also been hitting the gym, getting
Yeah,
a little bit of buff.
the
General
update
and
goes live the
Wildstorm, so just some
Tuesday
changes in
following
general
the
and to the
stream.
Wildstorm
Oh, yeah,
ability.
So
I'm
if they
gonna-
streamed
I'm
it
gonna
today
let
on
you know.
Wednesday,
I'm
that
so
means that
excited about
these
this.
updates are going to go live
I
this
am an
upcoming
Quang
Tuesday.
enjoyer, but that doesn't mean that, you know,
That's
we
how it
just
always is.
pick gods willy-nilly. This guy has been struggling a bit. You know, we saw him pop up a couple of times during Summer Masters, and he just did not look very
Siege
good,
mode is
really
the
at all.
next
And some of his
best
biggest problems is
mode.
that
I
he
like after
scales the late
Arena.
game kind of okay,
They only do one
but his
special
hit chain
Smite
especially
night.
was something that makes it difficult to clear in the early game. So one thing that we
On
wanted to
Quang,
do, which
general,
is the
increase magical
is
power
that we
scaling
kept his actual swing
to
time
the
exactly the
second,
same,
third hits.
but we've increased the amount of
Windstorm,
damage that
increased
he
magical
does
power
with his
scaling
middle
for-
hits. So
that's-
he
that's pretty
does
good.
like a swing, 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 swing. That's his
that it? Yeah,
that's his
that's
chain
it?
exactly
Okay,
like
cool.
that. And those
Quang
middle two
needed
are
a little
doing
bit of
slightly
love,
more
though,
damage,
dude.
so that's
That-
going to help him out a lot when
On
he's
Quang
clearing
is one of those
spaces.
gods
And then also
that if you're
Wildstorm,
really,
while
really
it's a short
good with
cooldown
him,
ability,
he's
it
very
has a
powerful.
40%
But if
scaling
you're
value, which
trying
is
to learn him,
really
dude, you're
high,
gonna get your
especially
butt
for an
handed to you.
assassin who's really depending on, you know, using that
Unless
often
you
to
build
be
some
able
defense.
to poke and do other things like that. It just made it really difficult for him to, you know, make it worth
Yeah,
it
Quang-
to go and try
a
and
Quang
dive
can be
someone. So increasing
fun
that by 10% is going to help
once
him
you
out a
learn
little
him.
bit in that respect. It's gonna
It
help
took
him
me a
clear
while
as
to
well,
learn him, though.
obviously. So you do love to see
because
that.
he's a magical
And he
assassin
definitely
that
needed it.
doesn't have all the
Excellent.
benefits
Remember,
of
on
a
the
physical
auto attack
assassin
chain, it's not on
with
the
their
swing,
items,
it's
right?
on
So So
Swing. Not swing.
Yeah.
Swing.
Exactly.
So just remember that when you're farming. Very important for
Two
getting that
swings.
damage out. Yeah. So next up, a Wheelix. Also getting buff. Initiative and Gravity Surge.
Yeah, we're
What?
kind of in an assassin
Yeah,
realm
that
of
is-
things,
yeah,
because,
exactly.
You know, there are
Increase
lot
the
of assassins that
duration
can do
of
quite
physical
well,
power
whether it's
buff.
assassins again, they're actually definitely one of the hardest roles to play.
Yeah,
Think
for
about
sure.
Conquest, but also
Decrease
think about the other game
cooldown.
modes too.
Exactly.
But when you
Man,
when you're an
Willix
assassin
is
that does
already
do quite
pretty
well, you
strong,
start
dude.
really shooting down the bottom of
Yeah.
the ranks, and some of the gods that we're talking about
Garza,
are
do
kind of in
you
that territory.
have
Willix being one of
any
those.
tier
So
5
we want to find
skins?
out ways
Do
that
they
we
ever
kind of
go on sale? Yeah, I got a
shore
tier
up
5
some of
skin.
the weaknesses
I
that
bought
she
the
kind of was
Izanami one, and I
suffering
have the
incidentally,
Thulu
right?
one.
And one of those is the passive. The passive is one which
Do
you
they
really
ever
need to
go on
think about
sale?
when you use
If
it.
you miss
You don't
them,
actually have
you're
that
pretty
long
much
to make
screwed.
use of it
They don't
when
come
it-
back.
when it initiates. So we're kind of increasing the time on
Maybe
that,
in the
almost doubling it
future
from
they'll have
2.5 to 4
something
seconds.
where like you can buy them, but
Yeah,
usually
exactly.
once the
When
tier
she
5
initiates.
skin goes
with her
stops being
initiative.
sold, you can
And
never
then
get it
Gravity
again.
Surge is another ultimate that it's obviously it's a little bit more conditional. You can use it for that stim for sure.
Exactly.
I don't think enough people probably use it just for that.
That's why I jumped on that
just-
Izanami
Yeah,
skin.
it's
I
just like, you know, using
really
Pepper
love
ulti
that one.
for not
That's
even
really
for the
nice.
revive, but for the stim.
Yeah.
But also she has that knockup component, and whether you're using it off
If
of
I
your
played
ally plays
Hades,
or
I'd
off
get
of
that
your own
Hades one, but I
ability
just
with
don't
the
play him
Jaguar
enough to
and Suku.
warrant $60
We
worth
think
of
decreasing
freaking.
its cooldown in the way that we
skin,
did
yeah.
will hopefully make it a little
It's
bit
a lot of
more
money.
a little bit more forgiving for when you do use it in
The
opportune ways,
Kukulkan
in
one, I think
opportune
you can
times.
still get.
Exactly.
There's
Kind of
some that
lowering
stay
that
for a
skill
long
floor
time. I think the
just a tad
Kukulkan one is
in
still
2 different
viable.
ways.
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
this is a 60-second cooldown flat. So if you're
The
buying
Kukulkan one I
20% cooldown,
like,
this is
but I
going
don't
down
like
by a
playing it because it's
significant
too
margin.
obvious.
So I
His
know
world
when
ones
I'll
are
be
too
playing
obvious.
next
I would never
Tuesday,
use
I'm
it
gonna be
in
trying out
arena.
some of Wheelix because this buff is so exciting.
But just don't forget, when you initiate with initiative, the initial cooldowns are going to be all better anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
It'll be good
exactly.
for you to remember.
What
so.
happened to those like meditation like Avatar?
looks
like, with
cool
the
as hell,
knock
though.
up into the
I really
know,
love
I
the
wanna
card
see more
art.
of those.
It's
Or
gonna
the
be, it's gonna
Kukulkan
be
one,
great.
but I just went new.
So next
a
up,
tier 5
Nisha, also getting a buff,
Thanatos
looking
would be
like
cool,
artillery
or
sash and
Nox.
windfire wheels.
Yeah, so Naja has been
Or
another
Zeus.
assassin that's been struggling just a little bit. He's getting a bunch of extra
Increased
damage
base
on the
damage.
sash to kind of encourage
Dude,
you to
this
go in a
dude's
little
already
more, and not
OP
only
as
that, It
crap.
is going down in cooldown by 2 seconds as well. So using that sash in is going to be a little less risky because it'll come up
Expect
more.
to see a bunch
You'll
more
be
on
doing that
those
extra damage,
Nizas
and hopefully when
in
you're there,
arena
you can
after
commit and just
Tuesday.
get the kill at that point.
Guaranteed,
But,
dude.
on top
Guaranteed.
Of that, even if you are going to jump in, you could also kind of finish them off with windfire wheels.
Yeah,
And
that's-
so
that's
getting
huge.
extra protections when you land. So
Dude,
you
they
come
just
down,
buffed the
you're in
crap
middle of
out of this
everybody,
guy.
let's just
That's
say, after
huge.
you sashed in, and now you're getting some extra protections that you are just able to use at this point. And it's going to be great because it'll last through the ultimate no matter how long it is, and when you come back down, you'll have those protections still.
Got
Yeah,
it.
and the other
Yeah.
interesting part there is we actually added a component.
Dude,
so
in
that when
arena, he's very
those
strong,
protections
dude.
are
That
happening,
stupid
you know, after
ring
you use them,
thing
you have
that
to- it's
bounces
also
off
happening if you
everybody,
miss,
and then that
which is
jump
kind of
in
gonna
attack
be
that he
something,
has.
you know,
dude,
I I need to double share. You know,
if
the
you
ability
play
provides these
Ishtar,
protections on fire, even if it's
Niza
I'm
is
reading
a
that back.
pain in the butt.
It's something that
He's
I
like
think
a counter
lot of knockout
Ishtar,
players,
man.
it's probably one of the assassins that I enjoy the most. If you miss, which I do often,
I know
you
that
kind of are
feeling.
putting yourself in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
Or if you miss and they cleanse it with bees, right? That's something that's happening
Yeah.
a little bit more often with the
He
gap
can
that we
definitely be
introduced
used as a
with
counter
the
Ishtar.
bees,
I know because every
using
time I
that,
play against one, I'm
bees
always
Exactly.
during that time
freaking getting
right? Now you
harassed
still
by
have some
this
protections. Now you still have the
clown.
ability to maybe get yourself out of there with a reduced cooldown on
Yeah.
a military sash. Maybe go to a different target instead.
Yeah, you're not totally owned when you use this and they beats it or you miss it. And the other thing that you can do is use it defensively if you need some extra protections to run away. And
Yep.
then you even have that for when that situation arises.
Yeah, see, nice multi-purpose ability. You gotta love it.
Exactly.
So next on the docket, Susanoo getting some buffs, kind of a lot. So there's Wind Siphon and Typhoon that are getting touched up a little bit, and then there's some non-conquest changes happening.
Oh,
as
you
well,
gotta be
right?
So
kidding
this
me,
is really
dude.
interesting, and it's something
Increase
that we
physical
introduced
power
with the
scaling from
non-conquest
60 to
skills. Like, this is a new valve that
75%
can-
on
new,
his
like,
Wind
way we
Siphon?
can change. You know, exactly. I was just
Yeah.
like, I don't know why they're just,
Oh,
like, sticking with
no.
the valves, like the pressure steam, right?
Yeah.
Increase the
We're now
initial
altering what
base
we can do
damage
here. It's new
when
balance mechanism for us,
refiring
and this is not
Typhoon
gonna be
immediately
the only god that
from
gets this change. You're going to see a little bit later on.
375
Yeah,
late
what I'm trying to
game
say
to
is we're going to be buffing Susanoo
395,
for conquest
what?
specifically, but nerfing him elsewhere
Decreases
because he's one
cooldown?
of those gods that actually performed quite well in the
man.
non-conquest game modes. So we want it to be. It's one
You
reason why
gotta
we
be
couldn't
kidding
buff him
me,
as
dude.
easily in the past because
Yeah.
we buffing him for all game
For
modes.
all the game modes that
now
he was already
we can,
good at.
Exactly. Now we can focus a little bit more for
I don't-
conquest. So for
Yeah.
conquest, Wind Siphon.
Okay,
Again, just like looking at
buff
the
for-
assassin skills,
buff
low power
conquest.
scaling
Okay,
abilities,
good catch, dude,
60%
good
was
catch.
Quite low.
Ice.
It does provide a lot of utility there. You know,
yeah.
bringing him all the
They
way
did
to
say
Susanoo,
that
just the
buff
repositioning,
conquest, so this
but
might be
we're
a
bringing this more in
conquest
line with
only
our
buff then.
assassin abilities.
Okay,
and it's something
cool,
that
cool,
we can
cool.
really do now for conquest specifically.
Yeah.
Typhoon for his ultimate, specifically
Okay,
when refiring
whew.
early, you
I
will
felt
now be
my
doing
heart drop, 'cause
some
that
more
dude is
damage, and
so
the cooldown
freaking strong in
ultimate
arena
something that
already,
assassins with some team fight abilities, which makes him probably good in the other game modes, will now be a little bit easier to use in Conquest itself.
Okay, cool.
Especially with
Yeah, I gotta start
Persona
paying
specifically,
attention, 'cause right there where it
you know,
says buff
if you are
Conquest.
throwing out Typhoon and you want to fully charge it up, people are going to see it. They're going to know
Was
what's
the last
happening.
two Conquest
so making
only
sure if
two?
you
I don't know. I
quick
wasn't
fired,
paying
it's doing a little
attention,
bit
dude.
more, and if you have to use it and people get out of it, you know, maybe you've wasted it by accident, which I've done a couple of times. But you know,
Shit,
it'll
I
be
know
on
strong
cooldown a
for
little
sure.
bit
Yeah,
less
he's very
amount of
strong,
time,
dude.
So
Yeah.
you know what? Just throw it out a little bit more often. Give it a shot. Even if they run away, it'll be up sooner.
Yeah, it was practice. If you miss, you're just like, all right,
Exactly.
I've learned. Now I'll do better next time. So awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and then for the non-conquest, we have nerfed a little bit just to cool down. It looks like the
Okay.
cooldowns are longer.
Non-conquest.
Ultimate cooldown's a little longer, and then god damage a little.
Oh, they
bit
nerfed.
down.
They
Yeah,
nerfed
so
them.
kind of the same vein that we buffed him for Conquest, we're kind
Yeah.
of just nerfing along the same
Just a little
axes for non-Conquest.
Cool, cool. Well, good
So they
stuff.
nerfed them for arena.
Next up,
Okay.
Kukulkan. A little bit of a buff as well.
There you
Zephyr
go.
Just having a little work done.
Yeah, we're just moving on to our next kind of section here. So we've got a
Yeah,
couple of
out of the
mages
assassins
up
into the mages.
next. Assassins, you're done. You got all your buffs already.
Yeah.
Quite
You're
a lot of
welcome.
stuff for them, too.
I mean, this it was pretty good buffs. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
was, yeah.
But yeah, Kukulkan is another god that's very consistent in how he
Increased
plays.
base dam- what is
Really,
it?
the
His
biggest
cipher,
skill cap
increased
is
base
if you can hit
damage
that Zephyr and
from-
if you can hit the Spirit of the Nine Winds. So we want to reward players who are hitting that Zephyr more often
Yeah.
with just a little bit extra damage. We want players
Yes.
to feel like that ability is really helping you out.
Yeah, makes sense. A little bit of sprinkle on top. Just you hit it.
Exactly.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Dude, you know how much damage
Next
that
mage
thing
up,
does
Ra,
late game?
another
It's
buff.
just
Looks
nasty,
like
son.
a searing pain.
Now this one's exciting.
Yeah,
This one's gonna be so
we
cool.
got some exciting stuff, and
Oh,
Ra's
yeah.
definitely one of
Yeah,
them.
Ra
I mean,
is one of them.
Raw
So,
build videos
Searing
coming out
Pain
this weekend.
obviously
I
is
think it might be
ultimate.
Saturday's
It's
video. I
super
just gotta
fun.
do.
It's
I
like
just gotta
ultimate. That is
upload
like
it. But I
the
finished the
reason
raw
you play
video, so
Ra.
expect that this
Now
weekend.
it's doing 15% more scaling. So the later you go into the game, the more damage.
So I
it's
think
gonna
Baba
do,
Yaga and
and
Raw
it will
and
hurt,
Raw is
as
gonna
it
come out
turns
this weekend.
50%
I'm gonna save
scaling
Rama for
is
next
going
week.
to be felt by all who are hit by the searing pain.
Yeah, hyper suntan emitter.
Yeah,
so that'll be
Cuckoo's. I play
horrifying,
Cuckoo all the
yeah.
time. That's
Make
my
sure
warm
you
up
get your
god, dude.
vitamin D struction.
nice.
Dude, do you know how
skip
strong
levels
Cuckoo
there.
Khan
Yeah,
just
yeah.
got
That's his
freaking
joke.
buff?
I'm
All
just
the
gonna
pin
leave it.
items that we use on him.
All right,
So he's
Vulcan,
getting 9
next
more
up, also
flat
getting a
pin
buff.
on
Backfire
top
and
of getting
Inferno
his
Cannon.
what his
Little
number
Vulcan action.
one
The update
freaking
does say this is a spicy
buff.
meatball, right? Like
It's
you
a
have to call
spicy
that
Cuckoo
out.
buff.
Khan's gonna be strong,
Thanks,
dude.
AJ. We love you.
We love AJ.
No
Yeah,
longer counts
backfire.
as
So
movement
one of the things that we
ability.
noted in the update notes as well. So
What?
definitely make sure when you're reading through these patch notes, it's something that you don't understand. You
No
read through
longer
the dev
counts as
notes,
movement.
spend a
Okay,
lot of
okay.
time
He
to
can-
make sure
he
that,
can do it
you
while
know,
he's- okay,
it
that's
makes sense
good.
for the change that we're
Decrease the
making.
cooldown,
This
decrease the mana
this is
cost.
interesting. So as you know, we've created
Inferno
more gods
Cannon,
as like abilities
decrease
to
the
change over
cooldown.
time.
That's-
we have
that's
like
pretty cool, I
incidental
guess.
movement abilities.
That's not
Yeah,
too
some of
big
those
of-
that have
that's
been
not too
introduced, or
big of a
Gilgamesh
nerf.
being an example
I mean,
with
a
his,
buff.
Dropkick as well. Provide just a tad bit of movement that is. Sure, the high level players can make use of that for strong plays for
Yeah.
the movement, but the majority of other players are kind of just being hurt by the fact that this can be
Yeah,
crippled
dude.
out of. It can be just,
Ragnar,
stop them from
he
using
does
one of
have
their
some
core
strong
abilities.
freaking
So
life
with
steal
that in
for
mind,
sure, dude.
We're using this as a consistency case to say that
Jean
backfire
Quig
is
has
one
some
of those
crazy
incidental
freaking
movement
life steal,
abilities,
dude.
and now
I've seen him
making
go
it
from
so that it
almost
no
dead
longer
to
counts as a
freaking
movement
full
ability,
health in like
and
one
cannot
hit. I was
therefore
like,
be crippled. So you can
crap.
actually make use of it even if you are still crippled.
Got it. You can use that as kind of an escape.
Dude,
method
I
to
do
get
some
away from
mass
the cripple
damage
or
with
position
Vulcan.
yourself a little
Yeah,
better.
or
So
just if
any
you were crippled,
buff,
just
I
actually be
welcome
able
it,
to
dude.
use
Yeah,
it
just
now
even
for
use
damage.
it. Yeah, I guess
And
that's
now
true,
that they
huh?
buffed
Okay.
all
That's the
his
important
pin,
part.
Yeah.
And Inferno
our
Cannon,
build has all the
it's seen
items
its
they just
strengths
build
over
in
the
it.
years. Right
So,
now,
I
it's
mean,
just not one of those
he's going to be
times.
pretty
enough.
tight,
Making it a little
man.
bit more
He's going to
easy
be
to use.
nice.
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I remember such a flashback. SWC 2015. SWC is all in the mind, but that was the first one I ever went to, and I just
Yeah,
remember like
I'm
I was
pretty
guarding
sure
a door or
Lifesteal
something like
Kukulkan
this
would
like the
be
whole day, but
crazy.
there was a TV right there. So
I don't get hit enough with Kukulkan to really need
Just
life
watching
steal, though, to
Vulcan
tell you the
fire
truth.
off, like
The
it was
life
so
steal off
early.
his
it was
Spirit of the
just
Mangus
such a
is
crazy
enough for
time.
me.
So every time I see Vulcan, I think of that.
Yeah, maybe we'll see some Vulcans this
It's
year
fun to
in
watch.
Worlds.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. Next up, Scylla, another buff. Crush, getting a little crushier, I guess.
Yeah, so how this basically works is when you max Crush, you get a
The
debuff of
slow that
magical
applies
protection,
Yeah.
for
that
1
comes
second
with
after
it.
hit
Normally
will
it
now
just has
also
slow, but once you
apply
get it to
a
rank 5, then
max,
it's got
the
that,
max
front
rank
shred.
debuff
So what
of
happens
15%
is you hit
magic
someone with Crush,
protection
let's say,
reduction.
they get slowed for 1 second. But that prot reduction goes away currently as soon as you do that. But what we're actually doing now is we're tying that prot reduction to the slow. So whenever you are slowed still by Scylla's Crush, you still also have that prot reduction on you.
Oh, nice. So that gives a chance for a little extra damage to sneak in there while the
Yeah.
slow persists.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's
I
pretty
like that.
strong, dude.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Next up,
Because the magical protection
when I
reduction is not
named
just
for
against
Emmy,
her,
I'm
right?
like,
It's
I work
anybody that
here,
hits her.
and I
From
still
what I
always get
understand.
Apois? Is that?
Apois.
So you follow that up with a
Apois.
Kukulkan Whirlwind?
Gosh,
As,
see, I don't
F
play
that
very
would say.
often. Not a mid laner. All right, so fleeting,
Fleeting
breath,
breath,
and
increased
empty the
damage to
crypts, and
protect.
some non-conquest stuff, kind of like you mentioned.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's exactly. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I alluded to this a little bit earlier with Susanoo. Outwash is gonna be the other character that's kind of getting the same type of change, which is a shift. It's a buff for conquest and a nerf for the non-conquest game modes.
Fair enough.
I think it has historically been understood that Outwash can be quite good to just put
Increase
it politely.
ultimate
yeah.
cooldown
Conquest
penalty.
Yes.
But in Conquest
By
himself,
5%?
maybe not so strong. So I think these are almost self-explanatory. Just some buffs for his Fleeting Breath for his 3 and for Empty the Crypts, his ultimate, which is actually a revert as well. You know, something that we felt was increasingly frustrating in other game modes. In Conquest, almost something he really needed to keep himself alive.
Yeah.
While
Zane,
kind of doing the same.
I
native
agree,
changes
man.
for the
That's the
non-Conquest game
ultimate
modes, but
buff
then
we
around.
need is better servers,
so
right?
Empty the Crypts
When
gets
I
a
hit
little
my
bit better,
attacks, they
but
go
also
off.
You're gonna have it a lot less often in
Nothing's more
non-conquest
aggravating
games.
than hitting your attacks
That's
and
good.
they don't
So
go
in
off,
arena,
dude.
I
It
can, like,
drives me
initiate a team
insane,
fight and,
especially with
maybe this
Ishtar.
time I won't get
And then you
ulted
go
into
to
it.
do a
That's
1-3 to
I'll
do a
remember
long
that.
range, and then all of a sudden she
I
does a
mean, it's still
Leroy
possible.
Jenkins
Yeah,
into
no,
the
it'll still
freaking
happen.
enemy.
It always does.
Happened
So
to me a
next
million
up,
times,
moving
dude.
away from mages, a little tankier now. We have Kuzen Bow. Getting kind of a little list of changes. Passive is getting a touch up. Watery Grave also getting a little bit of a touch up on the buff side.
Yeah, so to touch on the passive really quick, this isn't a change really at all. The only thing that is
Passive.
different here is the description to
Update
clarify
description
what
to
it
specify
means.
how
Because
Yeah.
previously his passive stated that you lose water on displacement. What is displacement? Well,
Right.
actually, it's true hard CC. So
Okay.
before we talked about introducing true hard CC in the 9.7 mid-season
Well,
update,
Alposh is
so
good in
anything that's
arena, dude.
classified
He's
under
very
there, that's like your
powerful.
banishes, your grabs,
I
your
mean,
pulls,
I'm
your
not a good
knockups,
Alposh
that will
player,
make
and I
him
can
lose
still do
of
some
his
really
water
nice
in
damage
full.
with him.
So that is
He's-
the only
he's pretty
thing
OP
that is
if
really
you learn his
changing, is now
combos.
that's just clarified. But Watery Grave is actually an
If
interesting
you learn
one
his
because,
combos.
now we're actually
And of course,
increasing
if
that
you build
damage
them
after
right.
the first spin. So this is like anytime you hit someone after the first time that you hit them. So it's not that
I don't think I
spin
played
and now my
Kuzen Bow in
damage
a
is
minute.
lower
I
always.
might-
It's the
I might
first
have to
time
take a look
after
at
you
Kuzen
hit
Bow.
a specific god.
I like
it
Ku-
goes down.
I
But
like
actually
Kuzen
that
Bow. He's
damage is
actually pretty good.
increasing from 50% to 60%. So now you'll hit for 100%, and then 60, 60, 60, and so on and so
Yes.
forth.
Got it.
Increase
And then the other
damage
thing
after
that
first
Kuzen Bow's
spin
getting
from
is he's getting
50 to
extra
60.
mitigation
Decrease,
while he's channeling this
decrease the
ability.
decrease
So
from
he'll be a little
50
bit
to
more
40.
tanky to anyone who is not caught in the Watery Grave.
That makes sense. Kind of getting into the shell, getting a little tank there. It just makes
Haven't
sense.
played Kuzen Bow
awesome.
in a while, though.
Well-
Yeah, I haven't either, man.
That's enough of a reason. That should be, I hope
Yeah,
that's on the-
honestly.
That's what turtles do.
It was just a logical thing, you know. We really sat down and looked at turtles.
Hades
and,
nerf,
Well, I
dude.
guess he's
Hades
a
doesn't need no
combo,
more
so
nerfs,
we'll,
dude.
you
He's,
know,
already, he's like
close
right
yeah,
there,
it's a direct comparison.
right at
So,
the teeter-totter.
cool, that was tank. That was
Because
fun.
he used to
Next
be
up,
able to get
Rama
one
getting
shot.
a
As
little
soon as
bit
he
of a
went
buff
to his
as well.
freaking
Yeah,
alt,
so
they'd
now we're
be able
moving
to
on
kill him
hunters.
like that.
Hunters who are generally performing quite well as a class.
Yeah.
I got a
Some
Rama
hunters quite a
video
bit
that
less
was
so.
going to
Not
release
just
this
under the mark,
weekend,
but under the mark by
but I
quite a
think I'm
bit.
going to push it to next
and
weekend.
Rama's
It's
definitely
a
one of
really
those.
good
So Astral Strike would be increasing
build,
the
and I'm not
damage,
even
so
a
this is
top tier
one
Rama player, and I
after
did
the
pretty
first target,
decent with
so
it.
making that a little bit easier,
So
whether
expect
you're
to
gonna
see
hit
that
your
next
enemies
week. I
through
think
the
this
minion
Friday
wave
I'm
or
going
the
to do an
minion wave
update
itself,
video
and
for the
also
update
making
for
it
the
a little
people
bit more
that
easy to
couldn't make our
use
stream.
all the time
Okay.
by decreasing the mana
And then I'll
cost.
move the
Flat-
Rama
there's a
video
flat
to
mana
next
cost
week, I think.
Of, I think 20 mana. And
So this
that
weekend
down
I'll have
to
Raw
15
and
per
Baba
shot.
Yaga
So
come
I
out,
think
and then I'll
usually
have Rama
Hunters as well
come
as
out
Rama
next week.
specifically kind of
And then on
has
Friday
pretty
I'll
good
do a
wave clear, but
9.8
that mana
update
really
video.
is an inhibitor, kind of in the same way that Shablanke with his,
I think that'll
his
work out.
toggle is
Yeah.
on too. And we've definitely addressed that over the last few updates, over the last year or so.
Yeah.
Making sure it doesn't feel as restrictive. And then the ultimate is actually going to be a damage revert. We noticed that I think it makes sense that Rama kind of lives a fine line on whether that ultimate is too strong or too weak.
Yeah.
And right now it is definitely on the weak side. So go ahead and hit
Reaper,
those
why
shots
you
and,
why you trying to
you'll definitely
do
be doing a lot of
spoilers,
damage.
dude?
Yeah, let's see those
Don't make me
plates.
have to
Dish
boot
it
your
out.
butt.
Excellent. Next
That's
up,
the whole point of watching this live,
also
man.
getting some
You don't
buffs.
have to be an
Heavy
eager
Blade and
beaver.
Bramble Blast.
Yeah, these are some interesting ones. So
Nobody
with the
likes
East
eager
release, We
beavers.
saw a lot of people trying out Hunters in the Jungle again, and
Yeah.
so we were like, okay, well, what else can we do to help characters give a little bit more of that flexibility when they're clearing jungle camps just in general? And so one of those hunters that immediately sprang to mind was Carnanos, because he can just sit in front of all of those
Increase
purple
damage
buffs,
from
you know, whatever he's
25%
clearing in
to
the jungle,
35%
and just
on his
swing
basic
and use his
attack?
passive to
Holy
clear him
crap.
a little bit better. So we are
Yeah.
increasing that damage a little bit. So 10% is
Blast,
not
increase initial
insignificant.
damage.
So he'll be clearing them hopefully pretty
Holy
much a little
crap.
faster. And then other than that, we're gonna help
That's
him.
that's
with his
pretty
clear and his poke a
that's
little
pretty
bit
good,
more
man.
by increasing the damage on
5% if
Bramble
you get
Blast
like
between the
up on
initial
people,
and
but
the
then
area
the
damage over time.
his Bramble
So
Blast,
when you hit it, it's
it
gonna be
needed
doing
a little bit of
more,
an-
and if all
of
the
a
minions
buff,
are
but-
staying in your field of brambles, they'll also be taking a little bit more damage.
Yep.
Awesome. All good stuff around. Cool. And with
elegant
that, we're through
English
with
shit.
balance.
Woo!
Yeah, that was
Nice.
good balance. A lot of cool changes. Yeah,
That was
excited
it.
for it. Excited for that new map too. That's gonna be
It's so cool.
it's gonna be minty. Tuesday's gonna be incredible. So
And we gotta start collecting the crabs.
that's true. It's always about the crabs. So next up,
His
we're moving
passive's
into
so hard to
community
use
news, and there is all kinds of stuff
against
for me to
tanks.
talk about.
Yeah.
So let's hop right into it. First up, the Nickelodeon event. It's been super cool. I've been earning those flips, making sure to get all those. But obviously, it's going to end. It has its time limit. That time limit is Tuesday. So y'all have until the next update to make sure that you hop in and get all those free flips, because those cool, the skins will still be available for direct purchase, but all those free cosmetics you can earn by just playing games and earning the tile flips, those are going to go away with the event. So make sure y'all are getting those before next Tuesday. You really got to queue up this
Yeah, so you
weekend.
got
Make sure
until
get
next
those games
Tuesday to
in.
finish
So,
out your battle pass.
excited
Everybody
for
should be
those.
finished by the battle pass by
Next
now.
up, I just want to touch on SWC again.
I
you
mean,
know?
that
Make
thing
sure that y'all are
was
getting those
pretty
tickets. We are
short, actually.
incredibly excited. Like I literally cannot go a day without talking to somebody about OMG SWC. So like, make sure y'all are getting the tickets before they're gone, especially with the early bird
Dude,
prices going on
that
right
sucks,
now. That
dude.
is a limited
I
time
would have
thing.
actually
Eventually,
went
they will
and
go
I'd
to a
done
normal price,
footage
but
from
before they do
this
that, just
event.
go ahead and
It would have
get 'em out
literally
of the
been
way so that you
45
save
minutes
that
from my
money.
house,
So,
man.
I'm
I would
super
have
excited
actually
to see
went
all
to
of
this
y'all there.
and showed
I'm
footage
going to
for
be
this.
spamming
I would have done
hashtag,
videos or maybe even
Local
live
Fan.
streams from there.
Basically through January.
Makes me
probably a little
so
after
mad, dude.
January, just, hype die down. You know how it
Hell,
is.
I might even done the
super excited
cosplay.
about that. Also, SPL news.
I know
The
Nightwing loves
Leviathans
doing the
Invitational,
cosplay
celebrating
stuff.
the reign of the Atlanta Leviathans.
Yeah, it's very
Is
unfortunate. dude.
coming up, and we're super excited.
Hopefully they'll
for it.
bring
That's actually
something to
September
Cincinnati
23rd
area.
through
If
25th.
they ever come
Gonna
to
be
the
a lot of
Cincinnati
fun. They're
area,
gonna have some
I'll
fun
go
game
to that
modes,
one.
Gonna have some high res. versus
Cincinnati's real
pros.
close from where I
So
live.
If I can get there, I will. If you want to see me get dominated by the world champions, feel free to. I'll be happy to. I'll be happy to put out as much talent as I can. Yeah. So make sure to head over to the Twitter too at Smite Pro
Or
and check it
Kentucky.
out.
If it ever comes to
'cause you can
Kentucky,
actually
I can go there,
participate in
too.
the fan prediction event powered
Louisville
by
or something.
Olpix, and you could win up to 3,000 gems. It's a lot of gems. So make sure
What?
y'all check that out and get excited. Again, September 23rd through 25th. That's going to be huge. And finally, some merch news. Super excited about this. We're powered by Skulls now. That's right. We have some new merch showing up. Right now, there's a couple items, few hats, some awesome hoodies and shirts, and there will be more in the future. So make sure y'all check that out because things are going to roll in and just continue to be awesome. So get
football?
that drip before you
Not
come
really,
to
dude.
SWC. And
The only
flex
football
all your
games I
awesome
ever watch
skills
are like
while we're there.
championship games,
So
like the Super
I'll
Bowl or
definitely be
something.
doing that.
The
Next up, we have
Bengals
some
game
quality of life
the
stuff, actually,
Bengals
that I'm
making
really
it to the
excited
Super Bowl,
about,
that was
too.
interesting to me.
And,
The fact
first
that
of
they
all,
never
our God
ever
avatars.
been there in like forever.
So as we
So that was
introduced
pretty
last
cool.
patch, we're trying to continue to roll out these God
It was
avatars.
unfortunate they got their butts handed
yeah,
to 'em.
you'll earn them the same way. Play with, as, or against the gods whose avatars we are releasing in this update, and earn their avatar. Easy peasy. So we're gonna, continue to try to work these in the future, and we are excited to introduce
can
more.
cosplay
We also have
Mama.
80 new exclusive skins coming to the Awesome Chest. So if you're like, man, Awesome Chest sure is awesome, except I own all the awesome stuff. Maybe you won't now. There'll be 80 more skins in there that you can earn. So super excited for that. And in the avatar world, SEC avatars are available, actually, coming with 9.9. So if you're looking to support your SEC team,
Hey, cosplay
pick up one of
Thulu?
those avatars.
No, if I was to
flex
cosplay
on your
any of
friends,
them, I'll
'cause
probably
you're
do
like,
the
"My
Thanatos.
team's gonna take it all this year." And when you're right, the bragging rights
I actually
will
have
be
a Reaper
immaculate.
costume for Halloween.
Last but not least,
I'm
we've
actually
upgraded
working
the
on some
UI icons
stuff.
for Lonos and
And
Rainbow's
if I can
masks
get it to
be a little
work,
more in line with the
it's
other
gonna be
starter
interesting.
items. So we're adding things like the starter item border and a little bit of that decoration too, just to bring them more in line with some of that other stuff. So lots of quality of life. If I ran all that too fast, I'm sorry. I talk really fast, but it is on the update notes. So make sure you check all of that out because a lot of really cool quality of life stuff and bug fixes always there on the update notes for y'all to see. Whew. All right, cool. Now into the skins. Y'all excited to talk about some skins?
I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah.
These
Was
skins
that
are
all the
so
buffs and
great.
nerfs for the
I
guys
just
and
can't wait to
items?
get
That's
them.
Oh,
very
yeah, I got some
interesting.
sneak
I was
peekage.
expecting a lot more than
let's
that.
dive right into it. So coming out week 1, which is September 20th, so next Tuesday. We've talked about this, y'all know. Odyssey Soaring Isles getting some more skins, starting with Catless Atlas.
Catless
He's
Atlas.
so
It's so good.
That's phenomenal.
Oh man.
I love the cats.
Oh, man, what the crap?
These bigger characters, and Callus just made sense with that ball of yarn as
Yeah.
well for his astronaut.
Oh,
That's sick.
man.
That is so good.
Oh,
Oh.
he's so fluffy.
He's so
Like the
adorable.
chibi
What?
face tech I think that we do there or whatever. It's just it's so cool.
Yeah.
Look at his
All the
little
fish
pigtail.
armor.
Oh my goodness, he's got a little stump.
Dude, the
tail.
artwork on his
Yeah,
back
just like
on his
the
shirt
red
is
ribbons
really
kinda
nice
coming
though.
off him. The
Oh.
material there is so cool. This is
Yeah.
This is great. I love this skin.
Yeah, that red really pops. As an Atlas lover, I will be.
Oh
I'll be
my
walking
God,
this skin
dude, what
basically
the crap?
constantly. Let's hear the voice line.
The only hero they need, right? Meow.
Are you playing with me right, Meow? I am so excited about this.
Oh,
Delivering
not
that
the
pun
cat
so
pun.
seriously.
I know, right? So seriously. So, and when you get this skin, make sure to check out that recall.
I'm not really a
hear
cat
it's,
person,
Very
man.
cat-like. So.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. So next up in the Odyssey Soaring Isles, we're going to be seeing Twilight Sky Jingwei. So let's see Jingwei. Ooh.
Whoa. Very cool.
I love this
Ooh,
angle.
nice.
Yeah, right?
That's so interesting.
Card is beautiful.
It's
Her
like
wings
the
are so
Frozen.
pretty. She's got like the sparkles on her shoulders too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Yes.
And then like the light coming in from
What
that
a
top
look.
corner. Whew. That is absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Oh wow.
Oh, that blue pops.
That was exactly the thing.
Yeah.
Is that pops. That's good.
Yeah, those blues all layered on top of each other, like they're similar, right? And then
I'm
they're
not
all
a
blues,
big
but I
fan of her
love just how
ears.
delicate the difference in values are. It just layers so well.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of her
gradient from
ears.
white to blue is truly spectacular, and it feels like it's present in
I
every
mean,
aspect of
the
this
bow
game, so
looks
it's
really
thematic.
nice.
So let's hear the voice line.
I don't know why they made her look like a fawn.
And explore.
Awesome. Super, I mean, love it.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll be using this.
So next up, on kind of the opposite end, we're back to horror with the Nightmares chest and Lucid Nightmare's son Wukong. So
Oh,
let's
sick.
just
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that looks
that's
evil.
Awesome.
Oh my
Between his like
God.
skeletal chest and that nightmarish
Yeah,
face.
that looks
Ooh.
evil
I have
for
not
sure.
seen this one yet.
Yeah.
And that staff is really cool too.
and
This-
yeah, all the
the
eyes.
eyeball in his leg, dude. What?
Ugh.
God. And
Oh,
his
everywhere,
staff,
actually. I'm
there's
sorry, there's a
lots
lot
of
more.
eyeballs. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Like
None in his
shoulder and his
actual head. He
arm.
just has, like the burning eye sockets, but he's got eyes other places.
Yeah.
Oh my
I wanna
god.
see
this
it,
art
see what
is
it looks like.
actually insane. Like the detail and the texture they packed into almost every single element.
Oh.
there.
Oh, that looks
my
The
actually
eyes are
pretty
moving.
cool. I like that.
Yeah, I
That
see
actually
that.
looks pretty
Eyes are
cool.
moving.
Wow.
His
Staff
body
is
eyes are
Wow,
moving.
this
I don't know about the
Oh.
eyes,
He's the son
but
Wukong as well. So
it looks
these are
pretty
some-
cool.
Some cool models coming up, right? For his
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah. it
Yeah,
should
I
be
don't know. Why
super
did they do
cool.
all those
So,
stupid eyes, though, man? That- I
this
don't
is
know.
horror. Let's hear the voice line.
The rest of it looks good. I'm not a big fan of the eyes everywhere. though.
Quiet. Why live a peaceful, boring life when you can embrace the excitement?
Yeah, I guess it's something different. I don't think I'm a fan
Yeah,
of.
it's fine. Yeah.
Looks like
Big
he
fan.
has.
So super
you
cool,
can
kind of
see
a
his
new
nuts
theme too.
behind him.
The team told me this is a new theme they're approaching and looking into. So if you like this in the way that you're horrified by it, let us know and we'll make more of them, I guess,
I
which
love
is
it.
even scarier. But should have some really cool new VFX too. I've been
It's
told,
something
so
different, I
look
guess. I
forward to
can't
that,
hate
look
on
forward
it.
to,
It
you know,
looks
the models
nice.
in game too. That'll be really really cool.
I'm not
So,
buying it, but it looks
moving
nice.
on from that, now this, I'm so excited about this. I have to preface this really dramatically because I'm so excited. We're adding a new Avatar
Yeah.
character.
Yes.
That's right.
I
Avatar
have
The Last
seen this.
Airbender.
Very excited for this.
And there's no way y'all guess who it is. Coming to Smite, we have Momo.
The tail sucks. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Momo!
What the crap? Is it the
Oh,
Radtasker?
yeah, it's Momo. It's coming to Smite along with the Avatar. skin.
Radtasker?
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
So in the Avatar chest, you will be able to get Momo Ratatosker.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes,
figured.
dude. It's
I
finally
know,
Momo
He's
right?
back.
just chilling, yeah.
They're friends.
Let me
I
see what
love
this
it.
looks like.
Oh, Momo.
And Ratatosker as well. Like it just makes sense.
It
I got like
literally is
9,000
perfect, yeah.
gems.
Like somebody told me about this.
think
and
I'm
was
up to
like, that is
9,000
so
Oh
gems.
my
easy.
goodness.
Oh, snap. That actually looks pretty
Oh
cool.
my goodness,
sweet.
he's
The
so
the face animations are so good. And
That
they're
looks
like
actually
flying
pretty cool.
too. Oh, I absolutely love this.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, there's no other Ratatosker skin in my eyes. This is the only one.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Ratatosker has all these cool skins, and then all of a sudden it's like, what do you
The
mean?
the
There's
graphic, it
one
almost
skin,
looks like
Momo.
like
That's what I'm talking
like I
about.
don't even how to say it. Like almost like a liquid type cartoon.
It is so perfect. Let's hear the voice line.
I don't know, man. I'm on the
I was
fence.
thinking the
I
same
mean, it
thing,
looks
yeah.
cool.
I think
I
that's his
agree.
whole voice pack too.
But
is he
it
just
kinda
makes
looks a little
chirping
plain,
noises.
too, don't
It's,
it?
So good.
It's very funny. I love the voice packs like that.
Awesome. Well, I mean, it's Momo. Momo is such
Yeah, I
an
like the 3D
awe-inspiring
too.
presence that I think we need to see him in game. So let's
Oh,
check
sweet.
it out in game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got.
Oh, he's got an
I was
apple.
thinking about that. Oh, that's so
Oh,
smart.
the dance.
Oh my god.
He's like looking
get
for it. The
down.
dance is like it's a dance, but it's also him like reaching for his apple at the same time. That's
It's so
cool.
good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so there's so much with this. I mean,
Oh, the apple is his it's his
It's
acorn.
the acorn, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
oh
of
my.
course.
Oh, it's
all the
I can't
flying
even
too
explain
mixed
it
into
right
the.
now.
That's so good.
I'm
I guess
ecstatic.
it's okay, man. I guess it's okay.
Little air swirls.
I'm
Oh,
not
that
gonna
was
buy it,
really
but it looks
Yeah.
okay.
It's like,
really
he's a mini
pretty.
airbender.
Yeah. the
Yeah,
apples.
everyone else can have some apples too, I guess.
True.
Get another acorn and get 5 apples.
True. Ooh, and up in the sky. Oh yeah.
Almost flying.
Flying from branch.
It
to
looks
branch.
really
That's so
tiny
cool.
though, don't it?
Oh, the
sweet.
airbend. Oh, that's so.
I guess
awesome.
Red Taskar is
Such an
usually
exciting
small.
presence. So dance is awesome. I mean, the flapping and the run.
But he's for some reason he just looks smaller than Ratataskar for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't really play Rat.
Here,
so-
but hop in game and make sure to win and lose too to see both of the victory and defeat screens,
Yeah, it's
which are
decent skin. I'd
custom.
say. Yeah,
for
it's a
Momo.
decent
So,
skin.
Super excited.
I don't
about
think it's
that,
decent
but
enough to
Yeah,
make me
get
spend
down.
I love
gems.
it, and the voice pack is so good too. I love.
I
the
play
chirp
Rat. It
version,
looks
so
smaller.
Super excited.
It does
to
look
have,
smaller, right? That's what I
Momo join
thought.
the Battleground of the Gods as part of the Avatar chest.
It looks a lot.
With Avatar:
Maybe
The
because
Last
it's
Airbender.
skinnier.
Super,
Maybe I don't know.
Super exciting. I absolutely love it.
Dude,
So,
if he's really that small,
next up,
with all the
we're moving
crap
into
on the
week 3
screen
now.
with the
So
Cthulhu,
live
he's gonna be
October 4th,
invisible.
and we'll be doing more Odyssey Soaring Isle skins, starting with Necrofume's Agni.
Ooh, now
Sweet.
that's a sick card
Looks
art.
like
That's
like
spooky.
Yeah, I love that. Like one of them has like the crown.
That
and the
looks
other
pretty
one
cool.
Has like a mini crown.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Almost looks like tusks too on the other one.
Yeah, on just one, I like that. Just like the difference between the two heads is really
Yeah.
let's
I
see what it
totally
looks
He's
like
got
though.
that duality going on
card
the
art
voice
looks
pack as
cool.
well, I believe.
cool. Oh yeah. Nice.
Ooh. I super love it with the green too. That's
I don't really
awesome.
play Agni.
Oh,
Oh, that
Oh,
looks
Even
nice.
better in
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I like that.
It's got skulls everywhere, you know. It's some place to collect those souls.
Oh yeah. You gotta have a place to store all the souls.
Each new victim is just another skull in his armor.
That'd be a lot of skulls. Cool.
Yeah,
I-
World of
I absolutely
Warcraft
love
5. It
Let's
does
hear
give
the
you
voice
World of
line.
Warcraft 5 for sure. That's why I like it.
Last, my return has been destined
Ah,
for
man.
millennia. And now, all of those poor, unfortunate souls belong to me.
See, I'm not a big Agni player, but they might get my gems on
He
this
is
one.
for sure scary.
Yeah.
But
They
another
might
thing
get
to
my
note with
gems on this
like I
one.
said about the voice pack, he's got that double
We'll see.
head going on, so one of them's more kingly than the other. So you might hear a more
Ooh.
kingly, regal.
Because you know,
side,
I
and
like
then
all
the
those type
scary
of
lich
ones
side
like
of
that.
him.
All those.
So,
Ooh,
some
that's
interesting
those demonic
mix-ups there
goth
that
ones.
The actor did an incredible job with.
that is awesome. Excited to hear more of that. So next
I
up,
like the
in,
World of Warcraft
the
5s.
week 3 Soaring Isles releases, we have Bioslicer Tsukuyomi.
Bio Slicer?
Uh-oh.
Spoiler for something.
There's a
else.
spoiler there. We'll jump ahead. That's taco time. Bakasura.
What the crap is
Coming
that?
up right after.
Coming up right after. So
It's
yeah.
not too, just a
What the
spoiler for a
hell?
couple minutes.
Spoiler.
Okay,
You'll
that's
see
what
it.
we were looking for. There we go.
That's
Dude, he looks
Bioslicer.
like
That
freaking
is.
What's
That's
that
actually-
X-Men
oh, man,
guy?
the-
And he's
What's his
bio
name?
slicing
Uh,
something's
oh,
head
Oh,
off.
damn, what the hell is
Yeah,
his
you can
name?
see in the background the
Nightcrawler. It looks like
Hydra, I guess,
Nightcrawler.
is what it
Oh,
looks
that's
like.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
And,
but,
one
like,
of the heads is
that just
gone.
means another 2 heads are gonna rise though.
He do
right?
be
Oh,
sli- Yeah,
no.
that's true.
Yeah, he looks like
hasn't thought all
Nightcrawler,
the way
man.
through yet. He's just slicing.
I mean, if you slice fast enough, right? Like I'm
Surely
True.
he knows
Now-
what's to come. That guy
Yeah,
looks like
that's
he's
what I was
battle-hardened
thinking.
and ready to go.
Oh yeah. Now, unfortunately, no turnaround for this one, but we do have the voice line, so we can hear in on that.
Was my arrival a surprise? Surely this is not the best the heavens could send against
Can we
me.
see?
Wow, he's just ready for slicing. He's even.
Dude,
he's
your
threatening.
video guys.
So, super
Oh, they're
excited
not
for
ready to
this.
show us.
Again,
They
these are
can't
part of
show us. Their
Odyssey
animation's
Soaring
not done
Isles
yet.
week
That's what you
3,
just
so
said.
these will come out October 4th. So look out for
The other
that.
one was better.
So next up, something that we tease a little bit. And now y'all get to see in full motion: the Taco
Yeah.
Time Chest and Takasura Bakasura.
Oh, it's
This
a
is a thing.
Bakasura?
It's a thing. It's a tasty thing.
look at his face.
It's a thing with guac.
He's not really happy to be getting served up.
He's not a very.
Oh,
happy person.
man.
He's happy to be given away.
Right? I love all the food card arts though, and how all of them are like these scenes, right? They're so
What the
they
crap,
paint this
dude?
It's
picture.
also just the extra stuff. That's like the Grim Mariachi Loki like head, isn't it? As well on the hat.
It is.
Oh, it is. You're
Oh,
right.
little
Small,
references.
awesome additions, but done
Yeah.
with art. It's very cool.
Love that.
Super cool. Look at this angry little taco man.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Oh,
what.
not
yeah,
angry.
What
yeah.
the
Adorable.
crap?
No, he's happy. He's gonna be.
He's
like-
horrifying.
his,
What
his
the
guac,
crap?
Like, shivs on his hands. That's what he's gonna be attacking
Those
you
are
with.
his nachos, man.
Yeah. The nacho hand shivs. That is.
Oh, man.
The shoes are drippy though. I'm all about that.
Yeah, he's
So.
gonna have some style.
I don't really play
There it is.
Bakasura, though, man. Bakasura reminds me of
that's his
Baracus,
outfit
or whatever his name was
to
on
The entire thing
Mortal
is a mouth
Kombat.
opening.
It's bothering me deeply. So let's hear the voice line.
Guacamole Tacos Bakasura.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so
That's
good.
you. That's you, buddy.
I
Why
absolutely
did they do
love it. Well, again,
guacamole, though? Why
these
not
food skins,
salsa?
I love them so much that I will always beg to see them in game, and I think they're being
We
nice.
getting
and
it?
Why
lemony.
would
So
they
yeah,
do
let's see it in
guacamole?
game.
That makes
How
no
about it?
sense to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Who the hell eats that much
Every time
guacamole
that
on their
the
tacos?
chest
Most
mouth
of these
moves, it
people use
freaks
have
me out.
I need to
salsa
see
on their
him
taco.
Eat something.
He's gotta eat.
He's
Eat
got
up,
to
boy.
eat. That's a hungry taco. I mean, that's the cool thing about tacos, right? You can literally add anything to them. They are open, just like that. You can add whatever you want to the taco. So go in and
True, you
make
wanna
make
add,
a minion god taco.
Dude,
A
did they even?
manticore, a
Does the art
harpy,
people even get with
anything in there
any
that you wanna eat
Hispanic
up?
dudes to
It's
say,
all
"Hey,
yours."
man,
Oh, there we
Oh.
go. Yummy, yummy.
So tasty. Oh man.
what the crap,
Taco with any
dude?"
type of filling you want. Yep.
Right. Truly,
with
whatever
harpy
you
on?
desire.
These visual effects are so
oh
cool.
my gosh, they're so
Oh, that's pretty
cheesy.
cool. I like that.
It does look cheesy.
Yeah, the
Like,
dancing
literally.
tacos. What?
That is so good. I'm more scared to face this though, because like the sheer terror of being consumed by a taco.
I mean, I run away from Bakasura regardless, and now I'm just gonna run away twice as fast.
Yeah.
You think you're eating the taco? Nah, the taco.
It's a funny
not today.
skin.
Oh, that's so cool.
What the hell is that?
the taco.
Oh,
Just a little
his
taco. Don't worry
animation.
about it. Nothing sketchy here. Nothing scary.
No, just come have a snack.
It's a funny
Come
skin.
have a
Am I gonna
snack.
buy it?
It's
No,
suspicious.
I'm not buying that crap.
Oh man.
That's-
It is funny.
Yeah,
though.
that is. I love all of these food skins, and I love these animations we have to run people down as food. So this,
That doesn't even
we're
look
gonna
like a
get the hot
taco.
dog,
I don't know
and
what
it's
the hell
gonna
that
be
looks like.
Burger, we've got all sorts
Yeah.
of fun
Yeah.
stuff.
What's next?
Yeah,
Fries, a
what's
drink?
next? Yeah, we have so. Yeah, true. We're getting the whole combo meal up and running, really. So this is super awesome. Again, part of the Taco Time chest coming with week 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
have to pass on
October
that one
4th,
too,
So
dude.
look out for that bonus update because.
I mean, it's
Oh,
funny.
boy,
Don't get me
this
wrong,
skin.
but it's not funny
All
enough
right,
to
so
get me
last
out
but
of
not
some
least, we
gems.
have the Royal Suit chest with King of Hearts Zeus. So
Oh, that's
look
Oh,
at that. That's
wow.
Big
regal.
fan.
He looks like Santa Claus.
He
What
just
the
yelled
crap?
into the mic. That is very cool.
I mean, how can you
Everyone
not,
needs
right?
to know that is. Aggro's not here right now, so
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just
gonna say.
super
Let's
excited.
see what
on
it
his
looks
behalf.
like.
We have to
Yeah.
be excited for Aggro here
We
because
buff
he's getting
Zeus
a
with
new new skin. Sorry, no buffs. But
Secret, he's doing
Your
pretty good stuff.
king
Ooh, look at that.
has arrived.
Your king has a, that's so
Please,
kingly. Look at
there's
I love
no
how
need
like
to stare.
chiseled his facial hair is.
I like how his face
yeah, he
looks.
does like he has some of that like artistic flair that
Oh,
like
scepter.
a stylish King of Hearts card would have. So he's like got that stylized beard going on. He's got the angles. Ooh, and look at the lightning.
Yeah.
I love the like the heart belt.
This would be a
Little,
good
like,
skin to
filigree
do
going
on a
Really nice.
I
a
agree. Super
video
cool.
that
The
happens
first
to
skin
fall on
inspired
like
kind of by that
on
T5 Izanami
Valentine's
skin.
Day.
So
It's
we're
like a
kinda,
Valentine's Day
going with that
video.
theme, so
That's the only time I would use
super
this
excited
this
about
skin.
that. So next up,
my
and
God.
that's really
That's
pretty.
awesome.
Wow. All right. So next up, and last but not least, we have a new battle pass coming out with this.
Yes, we do.
Super excited for this battle.
All right,
pass,
here we
too.
go. What's the
It's
battle
Houses
pass?
at War battle pass. So I mean,
Houses
come on,
at
it's
War?
houses at war. We have 4 noble houses that we're representing.
Was
and
it Game of
obviously,
Thrones?
They gotta have the representative gods. So we'll start off by looking at House Unicorn, Changa. Let's check it
Ooh,
out.
Nice.
House Unicorn Changa.
Oh,
Wow.
That is
oh my
regal.
gosh, look at the unicorn bunny.
The unicorn bunny.
And he has
That
armor
was very,
too.
very
That's
cool,
he looks
but So is
mean.
the unicorn bunny.
Yeah.
The unicorn bunny is equally
She
as
looks pretty
important as
tight,
Bella.
man. That armor looks pretty
Oh,
bad.
yeah, 100%.
As
oh
in
my God, that's
awesome.
so pretty too. Like the slash color.
Oh, I love the
Wow.
colors.
That
looks
on
all
the
right.
game.
That looks all
Materials
right. I
on,
gotta
like,
give him
that
props on that
armor
one.
piece there with like the
That looks
girls
all
is
right.
So cool.
Yeah,
Kinda
they're
like
like
stained glass almost.
Yeah,
like,
but it's
it
like
looks
moving.
That looks nice.
Wow.
They did a really good
And that
job
sword?
on the
That's
coloring.
Fancy
Well done
bling.
3D art.
That's
sweet.
an heirloom handed down.
Minus
through
the unicorns.
generations
That
in
armor
the
looks
House
good.
of the Unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely the house unicorn like symbolic weapon for sure. And I also love the mohawk on the. Armor.
Yeah,
That's-
as like a big MMO fan and RPG
Who
fan,
is
seeing,
this skin
seeing
for?
sets like this where you know,
For
like, oh, this is
Chang'ao.
just like the end armor set that you get after
Yeah.
like beating the boss 50 times. Those
For
are always
Chang'ao, the one that
draw
goes
my eye, and this is
the
definitely one of them.
I
and does the
super
little
agree.
dances.
Let's hear the voice line.
It is time for House Unicorn to enter the fray.
And indeed,
But
they
why does a
shall. I love
unicorn
how,
look like some
noble
kind of
that
frog
sounds,
with a
too.
horn?
I love that the
It looks like a
bunny's
horny
face is,
frog.
like, covered by, like half covered by the helmet.
Yeah, dude's got the
chilling.
unicorn armor. All right, let's go in game and check this one out. I think this one's pretty.
Look at that
interesting
frog
game.
face.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my goodness. Wow.
Poor kid.
that is so pretty.
And the bunny's still just this.
Yeah,
like,
her
mad.
that
What's
skin
up?
looks pretty nice,
Need
man.
me to do something? No.
Please get to
If I was a Chang'ao player, I'd definitely get that one.
He was ready to stand at attention. He was like, "What's up?"
Spear us with that unicorn horn.
True.
Yeah, jeez.
Have to be careful of that. Oh, that's
Because
super
she usually
pretty.
has
I
a rabbit
absolutely
next
love
to
it.
her.
So
'Cause
yeah, just
her
seeing that, like,
passive
looking at it too, it kind of makes me
It's
think
more
of, like,
towards
rain running
conquest,
down
but
the
she
stained
can
glass
you can
window,
go
know,
to the
like that
store.
constant
He can
kind
go
of,
buy
I
you
guess,
anything from
watery
the store,
flow.
no matter where you are on the map. You don't have to back. He can buy you.
Such a
So that's her
subtle
little
feel, but
companion.
So beautiful.
Oh.
Oh, those colors are great.
Wow.
Like that blue.
And the like
They were
shink sound from the
devils, yeah.
blade. That.
So it's
yeah,
like a
that's
mobile
sick.
store
Yeah.
with you.
No need to
Ooh,
be
that one's nice
afraid.
too. I love the colors. Like
Always
the,
such pretty
very
the
abilities.
greenish, bluish.
You never
purple,
played her?
just
Yeah,
on
she's
the
actually
top.
pretty strong, dude. She,
You know
in
the dev team
arena, she's
loves
actually
purple.
pretty. If you
True.
build her
Right,
right,
I mean,
she's
like,
pretty
us
nasty,
specifically
dude.
too. It's like, oh, give us that extra deep purple. Looks very sweet.
I'm
Always
not
happy
very
to
Oh,
have
even
it.
just the basic
good with
attacks,
her,
very
but when I
Yeah.
play with her, I can do
Like the
okay.
clouds too, or like that.
Muscle
I haven't
fire,
really
yeah,
played her
love
too
that.
much. I need to play her
Absolutely
more.
love it. So super excited for this. The next house we're going to be showing off is House Jackal with
It's a jackal?
Anubis. What?
Jackal? It's a
Jackal. It's a jackal. It is a jackal.
Oh,
Didn't,
look at
they
that
already
art.
have this skin.
Yeah.
What do they do?
good.
Do it
Anubis does look
re-release?
good.
They already
That
have that
armor,
skin.
too.
For battle.
Hungry for soul.
Hopefully he doesn't have a big old lollipop. They always have these cool skins from him in the script.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
a spear.
nice
Thank
one.
you.
The studs too.
Because I hate when they do those big old white lollipops. I already told him 100 times
scary.
that those lollipops are stupid as hell.
Wait, you don't? Okay, my bad.
That
I'm sorry.
might look all right.
So, cool. Let's hear the voice line.
Yeah, that's Anubis. I like the dude. They're starting to get really good with the texturing on the metal. It actually looks shiny. They did a really good job.
He has the voice pack of the other skin.
Yeah.
That this is a recolor of.
So
Gotcha.
either way, it's Anubis, and he's spooky, and he's representing House Jackal. So the next house coming into the
Yeah,
fold, and
it
this
just
one's
looks
really
like his old
exciting.
skin.
House Dragon Yu Huang.
Hey,
It's
sweet.
his first skin.
It's his first
Oh,
skin.
that's awesome.
Oh my god.
And it's incredible.
People were wondering when we are gonna get a Yu Huang skin. It's like, well, you got it in this one right here. Look at this. It's
Yeah.
sick.
He's so
House
cool.
Dragon. That makes a lot of sense.
Right?
You know, he's kind of got like the thing with the dragons and the ultimate and they duel and things like that.
It's
so
called good
Let's
casting.
see what it looks like.
It kind of works perfectly.
Oh, that's so awesome.
we were
did we
just talking
say?
about
We
purple.
Dude, he looks like
Yeah, I
the
was about
Lynch
to
kid.
say.
Purple.
I feel like we talked about purple recently. Oh, that's incredible.
Oh, and that back piece.
Yeah, that back piece
Wow.
is really cool.
It is
from that
so-
jade to this deep like purple dragon theme. It's sick.
It kind
Yeah.
of feels like Dragon Knight Ao Quang from way back when. I believe
It
it was
looks-
like
it
one of the
looks
first
pretty
Odysseys
nice. I think it
ever.
looks pretty
It's
cool.
Like that could be Yu Huang's disciple here. Maybe he's also
Oh.
part of the House of Dragon.
Ooh, true. Yeah, that'll be really cool too. Like to take these houses and like fit different skins that we have under each house and make that'd be a really cool. I want to see teams.
Yeah, I
It
think it
works
looks
in the
pretty
lore,
nice,
too.
dude.
It
Yeah.
does. We got lore
Compared to what
so,
he has now, right?
You know, let's hear the voice
I
line.
think it looks pretty nice, to tell you the truth.
We must hold the line. We cannot let these invaders claim the land that is rightfully ours.
Oh, these are all battle pass skins. That's right.
Banning his land, you know.
Big
might-
defender
may not
energy.
be that bad of a that much of a bad guy. Could be.
He just kind of wants
Neutral.
to stay
I
in his own
wonder if they'll
character.
give
Yeah,
me some
he's like,
battle
"Listen, this is
pass
mine.
codes
Get outta
to
here.
do a
He's
giveaway
not a
with.
He's got to
Exactly.
protect his
I'm
gonna have to
treasure,
keep
you
an eye
know?
on my
Dragon-
email.
dragons like treasure.
True,
King
his
of
land
his
is
Last time they did it
his
about a
people
week
are
or
his
two
treasure.
into the battle
So
pass.
in honor of the first skin, I mean, why not go in game?
If they give me
right?
any
Really?
codes,
We
I'll do
have to
another
go
battle pass giveaway.
for him.
Oh,
Nice. I
That
love
is
that.
so.
Wow.
It's just there's so many
Dude,
details. It's so
it's so
intricate.
dark,
I absolutely
though.
love that.
And he really
kinda
maintains
dark.
that like poise and posture that he does as just the regular old.
Hey, Shay, what's
Joker,
up,
but now
man?
he's just slightly more dragony.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Yeah, because
Doubling
with this,
down on that.
with this kind of armor, you'd think like, oh, berserker, like going crazy, but
sweet.
no, it really has that.
I think
that
it looks
calm.
nice, though.
Wow.
I like it.
Those
It
nice
definitely
eyes.
looks
Yeah,
nice.
they're
Oh, and we
incredible.
still got the Phoenix, but it's now dark and scary.
Animations look
Yeah,
really nice, too.
Again, with the purples, never to be gotten over.
He looks like a
Sweet.
Dark
Oh, he's
Souls
got that
Dragon
down
Knight.
ready
Oh,
to
I love
go.
that spiral
Yeah.
effects in the two.
So nice.
So nice.
We get to see the dragon.
Oh, that
Oh, that
dragon
looks
is
nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Ooh, that's definitely a nice. If he's part of the battle pass,
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
with
gonna
I'll
do
be
the-
very happy to
Look
get
at
this one
that,
as part of the
they're
battle
the,
pass.
so great looking.
I think that looks pretty
That's
cool.
So sick.
Super excited. And again, the first skin. Like, gotta give it up for the first skin. So
It's a good one.
It is
it
a
is
good one.
a super good one. Oh, I absolutely love it. All right, super cool. So that's House Dragon, and the final house in the Houses at War Battle Pass is going to be House Phoenix Amaterasu. Oh, that's
Whoa.
fiery. I absolutely
Whoa.
love
I'm here
it.
for that.
She has like flaming wings and her head's on fire and her sword's on fire. I mean, is she okay? Like, does she have like flame resistant armor going on? Like,
100%.
is that her armor bonus? So she just has flame
I hope
resistant.
those
Yeah,
soldiers
right.
next to her because those look like her allies.
Wait, hold a second.
Uh-huh.
Is the Phoenix her mirror?
It is. That was one of the things that I was told was super cool about
my
this.
gosh.
It has its own
Oh.
new
It kind of looks
animations
like
and
that
everything. Her
one
mirror's a little pet
update
Phoenix.
to the
That is
World of Warcraft,
awesome.
where it was
Fiery
like they
colored
brought in
patches,
those blood
their
elves.
scabbard and sword.
Looks like
This is
something
really-
from that
really
blood
well
elf
done.
That is
region.
I super
awesome.
agree. And just the flames are so like every bit of the flames, like you said, so great to look at. Let's
It
let's hear
looks
the
nice.
voice line.
It looks nice.
Warriors of the House of the Phoenix, heed my call. We must defend the sanctity of our homeland, no matter the cost.
Yeah, they got to be equal opportunity
You got,
skins,
like, the
man.
righteous like fire going on. I'm with it.
I was
I'm
about to
with
They
say,
need
yeah,
a-
it's
they
cool
need
when
a
that- when
little-
the voice
they
pack
need a
really reflects
Caucasian
the
skin.
character's like
It's
outward
all good.
appearance. It's just
Yeah.
super incredible. We work with some really cool voice actors. So yeah, So that is the Houses at War Battle Pass.
They
That
even
will be
put little
available,
dimples on her
again,
butt.
next Tuesday. Literally so close when the 9.9 update drops. So hope you all are looking forward to it. Make sure to choose your team and show off in game. You know, support what house or choose your house and
Yeah,
support
that
them to the bitter
Armatsu
end.
looked
So,
really nice, man.
we have one more thing to talk about here, and this is actually pretty
I
big.
mean-
This is a pretty
This is
big
huge.
thing.
Okay,
So
well-
we're kind of updating the roadmap a little bit. You know, there's been a lot of things happening. I mean, SWC announcement, all these crazy updates. We're always working behind the scenes on like a bajillion and a half things. And, you know, we like keeping y'all as in the loop as we possibly can. So we have a roadmap update to talk about.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of pass the mic over here to Clumsy for now. But, yeah, just a lot of stuff down the line. So get into it, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully they talk
you
about-
know, with the coming to the end of season 9 and coming to what's going
That's
to be
crazy.
the double digits for year 10 of Smite. No, it's going to be really exciting.
The big 1-0.
Volcanic
like we said,
Chaos
we looked at the
Conquest.
roadmap a little bit, and what's important about that is we've had to plan out how we're going to be using our resources.
Yeah, of course.
And a part of that means that there's some bittersweet news here, and a little bit, and that is going to be coming down to the fact that we're actually going to be shifting the last god of this year that we originally planned to a later date. That's something that we don't do lightly. We've done it some recently in the past, but it's not something that we want to do often, and it's
Yeah.
something that we want to be very careful and very measured about. But it's specifically so that we can just make sure that everything that we do internally reflects how we can give it to you guys externally. There's a lot of awesome
Yeah.
stuff coming out. We want to make sure that year 10 is as amazing as it can be, and
Oh, yeah.
so is the patches up to that. So we're gonna get into. We don't want to just give you just bad news and just drop it there, right?
Yeah, of
And
course.
we will explain why this has been done so. But with that, we want to give you a lot of the good news. We want to give you what's coming out and
Oh, yeah.
a little bit of an understanding of what that roadmap is. So we've got 9.9. We've got the Volcanic Chaos update event. Right?
True.
We just showed that off today.
So
a lot of
exciting.
cool
Gonna
stuff
be
there.
great.
And all the things that I talk about now is we only just want to talk about the headlining features. There's going
Yeah,
to be a
of
lot
course.
coming with all of these updates, but just a little bit with each one. So we've talked about 9.9. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's coming.
We're
Tuesday.
excited. Y'all saw it all today.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
9.10, well, that's going to be, as usually, will be the next god coming out. And that will be, now, as we mentioned, going to be the last god of the year now for
Yeah.
Season 9. To keep things a little bit more interesting, we can reveal that it's going to actually be Smite's next Guardian. It's going to be rounding out the class
teaser.
cycle that we usually do. Going to be an underrepresented pantheon and also a highly requested god coming out there. So
Yeah.
really look out, keep out your eyes. It's not going to be that far from now. So really exciting for
True.
that one. 9.11.
So he's gonna be a
Another really
guardian.
exciting thing coming out. It's going to be the RuneScape crossover event.
He's gonna be a guardian.
I've gotten the awesome chance to work with external members with Jagex, internal with the art and tech teams, and there is a lot going on into this event. It's the first crossover with like another game as well.
Yeah, which is
and
huge.
We want to make sure we do our due diligence there, but there's so much constantly being worked on it, and there's a lot of tech coming out. Specifically, we have like new RuneScape progression style cosmetics that are gonna blow you away. Hopefully, I know I'm really excited. I've played RuneScape
Yeah,
since I was
supposedly
a kid.
there's something to do with
I know
capes.
we've worked on this.
So
a
I
little
wanna
bit
see what they
together
talk
too.
about.
So exciting.
Some really exciting stuff coming out there. And then December, for the final update of the season, 9.12, we've talked about it a bit before, and it's finally going to be coming out, the new Smite Adventure Mode.
Hey.
That's going to be a new PvP experience on a Norse-inspired map, something that you haven't seen before.
Totally
It's
new.
going to be very unique, really interesting. We've gotten the chance to play test it several
It's
times.
so
and
fun. It's
continued so.
incredibly fun.
It's very different.
Adventure
and
map.
It's something that
Yeah.
we're very excited
Yeah,
to deliver to
crazy.
you guys. But we don't want to end it there. That's a roadmap for the end of this year. for the
Oh
end of
man, we
season
might
9.
have to check that
Starting-
out. That
we've
sounds
got
interesting.
2 more updates we want to talk about.
That sounds interesting.
10.1, I mentioned it earlier. It's going to be 10 years of Smite.
Literally the big 1-0. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
crazy.
big. That's gotta go big.
Crazy.
I know there's so much for community, including devs as well. We've been here since like season 0, or
Yeah.
if you've joined us afterwards, the journey that Smite's gone through. Well, we want to make sure that the resources allocated, like we've talked about previously,
Yeah.
is going to really shine for year 10's anniversary for
Oh, yeah.
Smite. So, as I mentioned before, we're only going to be talking about just a little bit. First things first, SWC, or like there are things like the amount of time we've talked about, but that's because it's super important. Tickets
Yeah.
are selling like
We're
crazy.
so excited.
Make sure that you pick up your tickets if you want to see us in Texas. I know we're going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
So we want to make
Dude,
sure
don't
Yeah.
even start
but also,
rubbing,
us,
rubbing
it's
that
the games,
salt
the
in that
pros,
wound,
the
man.
atmosphere, the merch. Make sure that you're excited for that one, because SWC in person for the first time
Yeah.
in years is going to be awesome. And with the SWC that we'd like to do is the Smite keynote, which is going to elaborate a little bit more on the roadmap that I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm
and going
kind of
further
intrigued
into
about
year
that
10
new
for Smite. So
adventure
make sure you
mode that
check
they're
that
talking
out.
about.
Tune in.
But the kind of unique thing also coming into year 10 is Smite's first god of the year is actually going to be coming out in the 10.1 update. So that's a little bit new. That's going to be interesting. Again, we really want to hit on the fact that the year 10 update is going to be really staying true to the fact that Smite's in its 10th year, but is getting better than ever. And that's part of why we're allocating the resources the way we are. And with that, we're going to end with the 10.2 update, which is also going to be another God release. So 10.1, 10.2, double God release updates.
Yeah.
Now with
Interesting.
the heavy clarification
Very
that we're not
interesting.
going to be doing a God every update
No.
for year 10.
No.
That would be a little bit crazy.
That'd be insane.
We're going to be spacing it out after that again, so it'll be a little bit more like normal. But 10.1,
Interesting.
10.2.
It sounds like the God that they were supposed to do for the end of the year wasn't ready yet. They probably had some issues with his mechanics, so they had to push him into January. That's why they're doing it back to back.
10.1 update will have a lot more going into
Which
it.
I
and so
wonder
will
if
all
it's
these
going to
other
be
updates
Robin
too,
Hood.
but 10.1 specifically.
That would be
Year 10
awesome.
of Smite.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's
I don't know
super incredible.
nothing
And
about.
again,
I haven't
can't
heard
underline
any
this enough. First
hearsay
of all,
about that.
All this is
gun.
on the update note. So like, if y'all want to check this out, there's a lot of stuff we're highlighting, but we're really, you know, we're giving you some of the finer details, some of the little pieces we can hint at. But like, as was mentioned several times, updates are huge. Like y'all just saw us talk through an entire update. There's more than one thing per update. So all of these updates coming from this one, which y'all know about now, through 10, 11, 12, and or then all the way
This
to
battle
next year's
pass sounds
February,
better than this
there's
stupid
gonna have a lot
Zodiac
more
one.
than we were able to talk about here because
yeah.
we can't tell y'all everything yet. We have tricks up our sleeves. So it's gonna be super huge, and I kid you not, I can't talk to a single person here who isn't so hyped about not only the rest of this year but getting into Smite's 10th year. You know, like we're celebrating here basically, you know, and as was mentioned, the game's just getting rolling.
Well,
you know,
hell
we're like a
yeah, I
rock
bet they
rolling
are
downhill.
celebrating.
Like,
They still
we
have
went
a
the first
job.
10 feet and we're ready to go the 100 feet.
The
if we
game's still
can.
alive,
We
right?
want to make sure everything is moving faster and better and hitting harder, and we love hearing from the community and being able to bring some of these dreams to life. So really, you know, check out what we have available now, and then keep your ears and eyes open because we're going to be sharing stuff with you as much as we can to really continue to make Smite through the rest of this year and beginning from year 10 and on the best game it'll be forward forever, probably. I don't know, until y'all are tired, which again hopefully is never. So either way, I think that's the show. I think we're ready to wrap it up. Thank y'all so much. This was incredible. You know, so many things to talk about, but for now, I'm just excited for next Tuesday and getting into that Polynesian
Same.
map. Yeah,
I can't wait. It's gonna be so exciting.
it's gonna be so crablicious, I guess. So
Crabalicious.
you have to make up a word.
Oh,
So
dear.
either way, thank y'all so much, and thank y'all everybody. Excited to see y'all in game. Bye.
Well, that's it, man. It looks like the next guy is probably going to be Maui, like we thought it was, and it's going to end up being a Guardian. They pretty much let the cat out of the bag on that one, so that's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Another interesting thing is the fact that they couldn't. There was some kind of complication with the last God of the year, so they ended up pushing it to January because they don't think they're going to be able to be done with him yet. So they're probably running into some complications with his kit. Which is very interesting. I think that God's probably going to have a crazy kit. So I'm going to have to do some research to see if I can uncover any info for you guys. But I do think that Maui is going to be the next one out of the chute. I mean, you saw all the hints, right, with the new conquest and stuff. So that is very interesting, man. Disappointed with the battle pass. Yeah, the battle passes are a little weak, man. The last one, the Zodiac one, was a little weak, and this one I think is a little weak too. But I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully they're just, you know, they're saving up their money to give us a really nice battle pass in the was it season 10, right? But I checked today, I did not see any Amazon Prime skin up yet. So I don't know, dude. I don't know when the next one's supposed to be up. Trickster battle pass was bad. 20th of this month. What? I wanted more. Is that one the 20th of this month for what? UK Paul is kind of hard to do. But anyway, so that we're going to go ahead and cut it down here. So we got a lot of information today, to tell you the truth. I'm very, very pleased with the buffs they did for those mage items. All the builds we have done in 9.8 to today for our mages are still good to go. In fact, they just got buffed yet again. So, yeah, your Kukulkans, your freaking Zeus, your Vulcans, your Barons, your Scyllas, your Nox, they're going to be doing a lot more damage after Tuesday. So that should be very interesting. So, hey, man, we'll test them out Tuesday, right? Because Tuesday is when we do our stream. So, hey, make sure that you guys tune in next Tuesday at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time for some Smite Arena, right? So we go check out the freaking the new stuff. And this weekend, like I said, I'll have Baba Yaga coming out this weekend. I'm gonna have Raw coming out this weekend. I have Rama. I was gonna do Rama on Friday, but I'm gonna push Rama to next week because I'm gonna do an update video for all the changes for the people that couldn't make it. But again, appreciate everybody coming out. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I'm Dark Garza, your OG on GC. We'll see you guys next time.